mute for just half a second just to make you mad.
You would have fucking done it as well. Oh, fuck you, Kara. Fuck you. Everyone's doing it now. Fuck you, I'm gonna mute myself. There we go. Absolutely nothing. There you go.
I was unable to talk for too long, so I think I'll just remain unmuted to balance it out, right?
Yeah, balance it out. Yeah.
Howard.
Okay. Right.
Remain unmuted and just not talk.
Just say nothing. Just every now and then just cough to remind us that you're there. That'd be a real dickhead thing to do. Right, but anyway, so it's been a while. It's been. I'll say the joke. It's been a whole year, you guys.
Get out.
I'll leave my own game. It's fine. But it has been a while. You should be able to see a handout now, which I made just to keep things knowledgeable about what exactly it is you're trying to do right now. Because you are trying to escape from the castle, but you do also know that one of your friends, Cyrus, is still kidnapped in the castle, layers and layers above where everyone else is. And you stumbled upon someone called the Lamb, which is basically a prisoner that you've kind of made a deal with. Yeah, quote-unquote friend. You've made a deal with the Lamb to break them out, because they've basically said to you that they'll super be able to help if you can break them out. Like, if you can get them out of their little prison cell, which has all this additional, like, shit on it, way more than what you were tied up in. If you can break them out of that and get them the stuff they need, they can help get rid of the person that is attached to you guys, who's technically bought you and technically owns you. And in trying to get rid of the person that technically owns you, your collars can be taken off, and therefore the limitations on your magic and everything will disappear. Because at the moment, every time you try to cast spells, the collars around your neck seem to be trying to shut you off from doing that. The more you do it, the more you're able to cast your spells by breaking the magic of the collars, but they're still there and they're still very much a hindrance. And it's been hinted that if you try to escape, well, maybe something else might happen if the collars are still on. You've have spoken to the Lamb, though, and as detailed in the handout called Aiding the Lamb, there are two real things that the Lamb asks you to do. The first one is to get their armor and weapons. The armor is described as a silver set of plate with golden edging, a red cape attached to the back with a logo upon it. Their sword is unmistakable as it is locked in its sheath. These items were said to be on the 3rd level armory, so the 3rd floor. We're doing this on the British system. So you are on the ground floor, that's floor 0. Then you've got floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. The second part of like the deal that you made with the Lamb is that you need to kill the person concentrating on their bound seal. The Lamb has mentioned that their memory and movements are being suppressed by a large blood seal. They cannot leave it, and since being put inside it, they have little to no memory. Locate the wizard holding concentration on this spell and get them to break it. So I've left it open there on if you want to kill the person that's holding the concentration, or if you just want to try to knock them out of the concentration. It's completely up to you what you want to do with that. But you do need to get rid of them, because even if you give them their armor and their weapons, it's still not gonna. They're still not gonna be able to leave that circle in the middle of the room. You kind of had hinted as well, or it wasn't hinted. It was quite outwardly stated that the individual that technically owns you is the Lich of this castle. So the person has basically said they can help you deal with a Lich. So whoever they are, they must be strong, since they've basically boasted they can 1v1 a Lich. This episode's going to pick up right where we left off, so I'm going to move over from the title screen back to the prisoner. Just to give an idea of what's actually happened in this room, you're going to be getting a short rest from this. Naked Sonic exists because he is a cursed specter summoned by good old Zalfa. You have kind of put Artemis up in the corner, hid her behind one of the magical mystical obelisks in this room, and you've hid her in a way that when the people come in to dump the food for the lamb, they shouldn't be able to notice her. You were basically then told as well that you are now going to go back up to where the actual levels are to try and get the stuff for the lamb. So apply a short rest. So those of you who had spell slots that were missing, that are warlocks, gain those back. I know Psymage, you get half of your psi points back. Pretty sure don't you get all of your key points back? Don't you, Kara? That's a short rest thing, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. If anyone wants to do hit dice as well, this is a point where you're allowed to do hit dice.
Probably should. Oh, cool.
And as a reminder, Reiwa and Zalfa, you are in the guise of vampire guards. You are wearing the equipment and clothing of the vampire guards. So the whole reason you managed to get into here was that you, along with Kara, you convinced Xana, you convinced the vampires in the foyer that you were taking them upstairs on the orders of Lady V. So some of you are in fact dressed as vampires, some of you aren't. So better get your story straight or figure out a way of overcoming that. So I can't remember, I'm going to be honest, I can't remember if it was a plot point that there's no arcane sigil here for you to teleport back, or if I just didn't put it on the map. So I'm just going to say there is one, and whenever you're ready to go back to the other map, you can go back to the other map. So you let me know when you're ready, and I'll move you over.
I think we're as ready as we're going to be. We're still gonna have to. We're gonna have to come up with a reason as to why Zulfur is no longer hunched over, though.
Yes,
If we're
that's a good
spotted.
point as well. You did have a bit of a... I mean, you could always try and just get him to try and imitate the hunch, I guess. That's something that you could do. But that is a thing as well. You did say to one of the other guards, because you were carrying an invisible friend, you did say to them that you were hunched over because you had a bad back, or there was a grotesque mutation that you suffered over your years of being a vampire. But now that's suddenly gone, so if you run into that, you may have a problem. Right, I will then, since I hear no objections, so I'm going to assume that's okay to move everyone back over to the ground floor. So
I think that's, yeah.
You are now back over on the ground floor. You know for a fact that this was where you came up, so if you want to continue, your guess would be that the staircase up would either be here or down here. 1 or 2. So I now completely leave it up to you on what you want to do and where you want to go, because the only person with you now that's an NPC is Emil, and Emil at the moment can't really speak too much. So in fact,
Yes,
let's
the cat
check.
the cat has her tongue.
In fact, let's see if she can break. No, she cannot. So, what are we doing? We've reappeared in the candlelit arcane teleportation room over here.
I didn't mean to click that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were actually gonna do that.
No, I didn't mean to click that.
That's fair.
Sorry about that.
That's fair. Now I know you have that one. Well, I knew before anyway. I could have just checked.
Hi, dudes. So, where we headed?
We have to start heading upstairs towards the armory. We just have to not get caught like we did last time.
So we have to go back across the room, yeah?
Yes.
Yep. And then it's on the left. Well, our left, technically, from across the room. So that there, if I remember right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't remember 100% if you deduced it, but I do believe you deduced that this, like, judging by how you came up here, this would be the staircase up.
I think Kara's character just knew, if I remember right.
Yes, Tara, I believe Kara did know that this was the upstairs because she has been here before. But that knowledge may not help when you go upstairs.
So, I will walk with the mighty hump.
So you're attempting to pretend that you have the hump still, yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a performance check. I'm gonna see how well you're performing this. Ooh, that's not that good, buddy.
Yeah.
You kind of just look like you're leaning over at the moment. It doesn't look like you're hunched. It looks like you're just leaning over.
There's our cleric for the guidance spam.
The cleric's right here, but you just did it before the. Even if you did the guidance, that would have been a 12. That wouldn't have been that great either. Do you have the ability to move Naked Sonic? I'm pretty sure you have the ability to move Naked Sonic.
Yes.
Yes, you have the ability to move Naked Sonic. Okay, the return of the true hero, Naked Sonic.
So I will have him, kind of low key.
Oh no.
Basically, he's gonna kind of seep into the ground
Okay.
and just kind of walk behind us, like almost in our shadows.
So he's gonna speed run tech this, is what I'm hearing.
Kinda.
Okay, I'm gonna say that he is a ghostly being, so it makes sense that he would be able to kind of go through the floor. So yeah. He's kind of hidden behind you in your shadow to an extent. Do me a favor. Roll me a stealth at advantage for your for the accursed spectre. You can use the dex from their sheet.
Okay.
But do it at advantage.
Sanic. I'm trying to get to their. Where is there? I don't see. Hold on.
If you just roll the dex, because it will come from dex anyway. So just roll dex, but do it at advantage. So 17, so that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. You can, if you took a long amount of time, you could kind of see its head bobbing a little bit in your shadow, but like for all intents and purposes, it's very well hidden.
Okay. And to help with this, I will reduce my movement a bit to kind of play off the hump, and it will to kind of give him more time to kind of stay in the shadow.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. I have just rolled some stuff. Well, if we're gonna head back out of the room.
I love that the blind cleric is leading the charge.
I just left it. I just was the first to move the token.
I imagine we're just gonna try to walk across again and not raise any suspicions. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my heavy crossbow ready.
So you're gonna have a heavy crossbow ready and out, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
just on the side, just almost kind of using it almost as a crutch.
Are you attempting to be stealthy?
With the cross?
You're going, as you're crossing, as you're essentially going from over here to. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong one. From over here to over here, like, how are you going to be doing it? Are you just going to try to walk normally? Are you going to try to walk in a stealthy manner? Are you going to try to not be seen going over there, or are you going to be like, no, we can sell this by just walking over there?
I'm just gonna be walking casually, but right as I am injured. Yeah,
Oh,
so just
okay.
casual.
Okay.
Casual stroll.
What about the rest of you? Are the rest of you going to attempt to be stealthy, or are you just going to walk along?
I think stealthy would probably be the best option because it'd be hard to explain having walked by and then re-emerging.
Yeah, because they saw us walk over there the first time, but didn't see us walk back.
Yeah, because you were stealthy enough to walk back. So, okay, if we're going to attempt to stealth, what I would like you to do is we're going to do like a group one. If every single person that's attempting to be stealthy rolls me a stealth check, I would say those of you in Vampire Guys, do it at advantage. So, Reiwa and Zolfa, because you're dressed up as the vampires anyway, do it at advantage for me. And I will do a stealth check for Emil.
20, 15,
please.
9.
Please carry me, everyone.
Yeah! Who needs a carry when you get a 20?
2 20s.
Yeah.
3 20s.
Yeah, so, 100%.
That is an average of 16.8.
That's totally fine. I rolled perception. I pre-rolled perception checks for the vampires that are most likely to see you, that are up here. And honestly, like, they rolled piss poor. The best they rolled was a 13. And the rest was like single digits. So you didn't have to roll particularly high to sneak by them. So by all means, move your characters over. And is there anything you're going to do before going up the stairs, or are you just going to go straight up the stairs?
Is there anything in the staircase room like other than the stairs, or is it just stairs?
No. So if you go in the staircase room it's the exact same tiling as outside. The walls may be adorned with some kinds of paintings of like luxury countrysides, historical battles, but there's nothing actually in there. Like, there's no people in there. There's no real other items other than the paintings on the wall. It's just a room with the staircase.
Well, then I guess our only way is up.
Yeah. So, Kara, I will give you some information. Since you're going upstairs, it's up to you if you want to tell the group this. You know for a fact that, having been up quite a few of these flights yourself, you know that the next area should be a entertainment room. Like, there should be areas to play pool. There should be a small area with a set of playing cards for people to play. There should be like a small bar. There should also be like some areas for casual reading. So it's kind of like an entertainment room almost, of the manor, of the mansion. So if you want to tell the group that, that's completely up to you.
Yeah, I'd let them know that the next floor is mostly for recreation. A lot of these staff and the soldiers would probably be gathering there, so we might want to be cautious when passing the stairs there, just on the off chance, because they do come and go a lot there. So it's just better to be safe than sorry.
Noted.
Yep. So
Up we go.
You've been warned. So up you go, and I'm just going to copy and paste all of you a second. Right. So we want this floor. Have I moved all of you? Yes, I've moved all of you. So you should now freely be able to move.
Everyone, please get back in a square. This bothers me.
There you go.
In my corner of the square.
Yeah, there you go. You said you want them in the square.
Are you T-posing in that corner?
Everyone's T-posing. all the time.
Of course.
It's the ultimate power move.
I refuse to take a prop, so I will just T-pose.
But whenever you're ready, you can exit out. You should be able to see a few areas.
Hmm. Who wants to be the brave soul to go out first?
Yeah, who's gonna go out first?
Yeah, dude. Like, you had to ask.
Probably someone in a disguise.
Xana's already walked out. So.
I mean, technically, Xana is their own disguise.
yeah. Technically, Xana is a disguise in herself.
She's staff. She's got it.
Yeah, she works here. Right. As soon as you leave, Xana, something hits you. This is not the entertainment room. You swore that the first level should be the entertainment room, as you said, a room for recreation. But you would have known that the moment you went out in the room for recreation, it wasn't just a hall like this. It opened up straight into a dining area with a bar and areas to play pool and books. It wasn't separated off by walls. So for some reason, this is not the recreation room. Whether you want to share that with your companions is up to you.
Yeah, this was not like this the last time I came up here. I don't know. Would I recognize this floor?
Nope. You have not seen this floor before.
Did we take a
Okay.
wrong turn?
I don't see how. We've only gone up one flight of stairs.
Yeah, no, but we kind of have to turn as we walk upstairs, right?
But we've still only gone up one flight of stairs.
we could maybe turn the wrong side.
Go stand in the corner.
Door up here.
You would have known that you have literally you followed the stairs for about 30 minutes up. There was no other points to get off. It was just a straight spiral staircase. This is where the spiral staircase stopped. But like Xana has said, this isn't the place that she thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah, no, I was asking Xana, how long has it been since you were up here?
How long has it been? Could I roll a history to check that?
No, it wasn't that long ago. You were up here. You had to come down through here to go down to the dungeon level. So,
Okay.
however long you've been with these people, it's been that long since you came down.
So it's literally just been
Couple of hours.
Yeah.
couple hours since I was last here.
Alright, so there's no way they could have done renovations in that time, which means that we're dealing with something magical, right?
It would seem so, but I don't recall this ever happening before, to my knowledge.
Nope, you're exactly correct in that, as you just said, this has never happened to you before. You've never came upstairs in an area not been the area you think it is.
Okay. Could I, like, discern through possibly an Arcana check what is required for a spell of this kind? Like, would they need to be consciously aware of our location to cast this spell? Do they, like, is our cover blown, is essentially what I'm trying to discern from it.
Roll me an Arcana check, and based on what you roll, I'll give you what information I feel you're particularly looking for. And if it's a good enough roll, I might give you something else. So, you can sense in the air that there has definitely been some kind. There's heavy amount of transmutation magic in the air. So you can't quite tell if this is, oh no, we've been spotted. But you can tell for some reason a strong enough amount of transmutation has been used to swap this floor.
Okay.
So it has been a few hours, but the entire floor has literally been magically swapped with one of the other floors.
So then I have confirmed then that there is magic.
Yeah.
I would relay that to the group. Yeah, there's definitely magic being done here. I can feel transmutation magic, which means that something's going on specifically with this floor.
Do you think we could break the magic?
Considering who lives here, I highly doubt we are capable of doing that.
Yeah, probably right. Those collars hurt like hell last time.
Well, there's not much point in standing around contemplating it. We have nothing to do but press forward.
Well, the only problem is pressing forward, we have no clue where we're going to end up if we keep going up.
Then we explore.
Suppose it's better to go into the unknown than go back into a cage.
Well, we could say knock knock. We have a delivery.
Oi, this isn't Sunday. You keep that out there. No, you keep that in Sunday.
I will approach the first set of doors, or I won't.
Well, so as you were talking, you've seen one of these individuals before. You saw them at the very bottom. There seemed to be quite a lot of them that came out of one of the rooms where you were in the dungeons and walked along in a large group. You would know, Xana, that you have seen these individuals before. They seem to be cultists. They seem to be necromancers in training. Like I said, the lich that lives in this Malkovia, he teaches students downstairs in the dungeon because he has offered to teach you many times, but you've denied him. This is the kind of the uniform of the individuals that he teaches. So you would have seen an individual like this before.
Bitch stole my style.
As he comes out, I ask him what floor we are on, because this is supposed to be the first floor, but it's not.
Oh, have you not been informed?
Apparently not.
That is strange. I was believed that there was a mass message sent out to all of us. Okay, there has been some problems. We have received word that there is a planned attack on the castle. We have enacted a few spiritual protections. We are in the process of preparing the castle for teleportation. Just in case they get to us beforehand, the levels have been rearranged magically. This is the research floor now.
And would I know, without having gone to it, obviously, because I don't recognize the floor, would I at least know what number floor that is?
No. It's definitely not a floor that you've been to.
Okay, so I ask him, what floor is the research floor? Because I've never been here.
Well, it is still floor number 1. It was just now it is floor number 1, whereas before it was floor number 7. Sorry, what are you doing with the blind woman?
Lady Voltenstein wanted her.
Roll me a persuasion. No.
Deception?
Deception, because you're technically lying.
God, it's worked once. Let's hope it works again.
Fingers crossed.
Nope.
Oh, he looks at you and he goes, wait, hold on. You're transporting prisoners to Lady Voltenstein while we are enacting essentially war protocols, and yet you're telling me that you didn't receive the message about the war protocols.
I was told that she wanted the prisoner.
Wait, do you shoot him? Do you shoot him?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so 110%, that does hit. Roll damage for me. So yeah, he takes 11 damage, and you pull out a heavy crossbow. You shoot him in in his shoulder, and he goes, what in the name of the nine guard, and roll initiative.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Let me make sure that your initiative weren't on there before. Okay, wonderful. Let me do the contest then. Straight to Unga Bunga. I like it. No fucking around. No messing about. We just straight to Unga Bunga. Right,
Has subtlety ever been our strong suit?
Okay, that cult guy stole my style, and he stole my roll.
Coming. You can't have two characters with plague masks.
You can't. Alright,
If
okay.
you don't think I'm gonna steal his mask when he's dead, you are wrong.
I almost knew. So what's
Mask on your mask.
your dex is undecidedly probably better than his, so let me just swap that.
My dex is a +5.
Yeah, his is way less than the +5. Right, okay, so you know what? I was really tempted to say, you guys get a surprise round against you, because none of you knew that he was going to do this, but I'm not that cruel. So I will say that you all kind of have reacted to, oh shit, you pulled the heavy crossbow. Okay, so Xana, it is your turn. You have already heard that this guy has shouted out for the guards. What are you going to do?
I'm going to rush him, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, you rush down, activated.
And I'm going to punch him.
Punchy punch. Let's go.
As one does.
That definitely hits. That's 8 damage.
And punch again.
That definitely hits. A crit, 100% hits. And that's 11 damage. Bonus action punch.
And I'm going to add Stunning Strike to this.
I'm gonna say don't even bother because he's got 3 health
I
left.
didn't even notice his health.
He's got 3 health left. So you deliver another crushing blow to him, and he collapses onto the ground dead. Is there anything else you would like to do? I mean, you've done your action and bonus action. Do you have any more movement, or is that it?
I've got 15 feet of movement, but since I don't know where the guards are going to be coming from, there's not much I can really do except wait.
No, okay. Wonderful. Lorelei, it's your turn now. So you've seen one of your friends pull up the heavy crossbow, shoot the shit out of that man, and then you saw your vampiric friend rush down and just beat them to death. But you are aware that the gentleman did call out for the guards. So what do you do in response to that?
Good question.
Oh, I should add something.
I'd like to.
Didn't mean to do that, but oh well.
I'd like to just roll. I'll move out into the hallway a bit and then just do a straight perception to see if I can tell which direction anybody's coming from.
Okay, that's yeah, I'm totally fine with that. So, roll me a perception, and I'll tell you what there is.
Christ.
So because of where you are, you can definitely tell there is the sound of footsteps over here. Just because of where you are, you can't tell anything else, but you can tell there are some footsteps coming through there.
All right, is that my action?
No. I'm gonna say that would be a free action.
Okay. Then you really only have 3 fighters, so I'm going to preemptively get a bless out.
Okay, so whom are you blessing? You're going for the free fight. Okay, cool. Let me just pop on a thing on their tokens so that they are aware they're blessed. And I'm gonna give you the little man doing a pose. oppose. There we go. So you have done a blast on those 3.
Yeah.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Zolfa, it is your turn. You know that guy's dead now.
Good hit. I will move down south and post up and wait for an enemy to appear before I shoot. So I'm holding an action until I see somebody to shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Any bonus actions you want to do?
As of now, the bonuses are negative.
Okay. Just with your Spectre, I don't remember when it's supposed to go, but I'm gonna rule just because of Tasha's and because of how much easier it is. Anytime you have a summon, just treat it as it goes immediately after you.
Okay. So the summon I will command him to go and hide behind the monk, our monkey friend, and here and wait until someone comes up for hey. So he'll attack anyone he sees.
Okay, so he's essentially holding an action as well.
Right.
Okay, wonderful. Reiwa, it's your turn.
I will step out into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
5 feet.
Yeah.
5. Basically going to catch up to them.
Mm-hmm.
And for my action, I'm going to use my Deft Explorer Tireless.
Okay. So roll me a d10 and then add your wisdom modifier and you get that in temp hit points, if I remember rightly.
This is a D10 plus 5.
Yeah. Good. I like Deft Explorer. Oh, max! So you get 15. That's really good.
That is 15 temp health.
Yeah, that's really good actually.
That's a variant ranger thing, right?
That is Variant Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
That's
It's
UA
from the
Variant
Tasha's
Ranger.
thing.
Yeah.
Before they ruled that you get specific ones at specific levels in Tasha's.
I still think that's stupid, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm heavily a fan of Variant prior to Tasha's.
Yeah.
Stop
For the-
nerfing Ranger.
For the people at home, Reiwa is still the variant ranger from before Tasha's.
I've said this before and I say it again. I'm more than happy to allow people to remain, as long as they have the physical document or can point me to the physical document, I'm more than happy to allow people to use older UAs. I don't have an issue with that. If I think something's busted, I'll let you play it. The only thing is, I will up the difficulty or change the difficulty settings of the game to reflect that. If you want to play the most overpowered class ever, go ahead. But bear in mind, I will then start throwing stuff with CRs and situations way above your level because you're overpowered. So by all means, go ahead. But yeah, that's my take on that.
There's my movement and action. I'm going to hold on my bonus actions, and that will be me.
Okie dokie. So now it is the turn of the cult boys. So let me just check their movement. Okay, wonderful. So this guy is going to burst out through the door. Boop. Now I believe some people had some held actions.
Yeah.
So if you want to crossbow that boy.
Crossbow.
I cast shoot.
That definitely hits. Roll damage. That's good damage as well. He's not dead, but okay. And then let me do other stuff. That one will be able to go to there. That guy's gonna action dash to get to there. That guy's gonna go to there. Oh, he's gonna have to dash. he's gonna dash out to here. This guy will have to dash. Oh, that guy can get out without having to dash. It's wonderful. So a bunch of them have had to dash, except 2 of them. So that's this guy here and this guy here. So let me take a look at their options a second. Right, so, you, Zalfa, you have 1 Sacred Flame definitely coming up at you. So make me a Dexterity saving throw. That shouldn't be, that is 11. That is 11. So make me a Dex save, please. You, Zalfa. Yep, you pass, so that's fine. Oh, I don't think he's within range. Let's have a look if we've got anything else. No. So he is going to hold an action. It is now Emil's turn. Emil is going to try and do a Sacred Flame for a Sacred Flame. Only hers is much better. So let's see if that guy can save that. No, so he takes 6 radiant damage. Six. Wonderful. At this point, you would all hear, down the hall, far down the hall, you hear large thudding and the rattling of bones. Xana, it's your turn.
I don't like the sound of that.
No.
I will step over this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I will attempt to punchy punch already injured one.
The already injured one. Yep, go for it. That definitely hits. And that's 9 damage.
That
That-
probably misses.
No, that just hits.
Okay.
7, yep. And that definitely hits. Roll damage. Yep, you kill. You do manage to kill. So that's your action and your bonus action. Do you want to move, or are you okay as you are?
I'm okay where I'm at.
Wonderful. If there's nothing else that you want to do, Lorelei, it is your turn. Again, you would have all heard the thudding down the end of the hall and the sound of rattling bones.
Alrighty. You go right there. I'm gonna take a help action against that guy.
Okay, so you're gonna be helping against that guy there. So the next person to attack him will get it at advantage. How are you trying to help? Are you trying to distract him? What are you doing? Sell it to me a bit.
Yeah.
Curses, improv, my one weakness.
Roleplay, my one weakness in this roleplay game.
I will strum off-key notes on my harp.
Roll me a performance check. Oh yeah, that's really off key. That's really bad. I don't know if you're trying to be off key or if you're, just failing in that moment. But yeah, it's real bad.
As intended.
As intended. Right. I'm guessing there's nothing else you want to do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. So yeah.
Okay, Zolfa, it's your turn. So, as you've seen, there are a bunch of them coming up here. There's 2 boys down here, and there's that one boy up there that is being distracted by Lorelei's bad harp playing.
Okay. So I am going to move to the side here.
Mhm.
I'm going to take aim and fire 2 crossbow shots at this lead guy here.
Yep, go for it. Maybe you are blessed.
So, heavy crossbow.
That definitely hits. Roll damage. That's 11. That's good damage. Next one. That misses, I'm afraid. There's
yeah.
absolutely nothing you can do. Oh, wait, well, you want to do your bless?
Yeah, I'll definitely do bless if you
Bless
allow it.
100%. Yeah, bless 100% could. Oh no, wait! It's a nat 1. I always
Yes,
roll those as
yeah.
well,
Yeah, I know. I think if you want, it won't be able to do
11,
it. Yeah.
11 as well still wouldn't hit. 11 as
Okay.
well still wouldn't hit. So
All right.
Roll that ones.
they were both nat 1s. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. So Spectre is going to go for the one up here.
Mhm.
So he's going to use his incorporeal movement.
Mhm.
Kind of go underneath.
Okay.
Pop up behind him. I don't know. Is this a doorway right here? Right.
Yeah, there is a doorway there. Let me reveal some of that room to you,
Mm-hmm.
because I would say that the door would be ajar so that you could look in. There you go.
Okay. And then he is going to attack.
He gets it
With,
at advantage because help
Advantage.
action is going on.
okay, so I think if I do advantage on mine, it should do it on his.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Give me a second here. Something's going on with my screen.
That's alright, it happens. Roll 20 is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I can't click on the. Here it is.
That's minus 14 first of all, and that's actually really good. He needs to make a Constitution save. Okay, well I'll do the con save anyway. So let's cultist con save DC 10. It does pass.
Okay.
Is
Alright, so-
that everything for that?
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Right, very well. It's your turn now. You two have heard the thudding coming down from the hall.
Hmm. I could get close, but not quite.
Yep.
I don't want to give this guy another turn, so I'm going to run over and try to stab him.
Go ahead, go and stab. I'm afraid help has worn off, so it's just normal.
With bless.
Yep, you do have the black. Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. What's that? That's 13. Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, that definitely hits. So roll damage.
But what if he wasn't?
Roll just enough. If he'd had 1 more health, he would have been alive. So you're lucky that you got that 6. Okay, that's your actions. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
Not yet.
Okay, right. So it's those guys' turns again. So they are going to start moving again. So 30 feet. And this guy's going to do 30 feet over here. Over there. Right. And then can the other guy... Yeah, he can action dash all the way out. And that guy can There. Right. So a few of these have action dash, but the rest of them haven't. Let's make sure that you can see down there. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So the group here essentially can still do stuff to you. So let me see what some options I have. Do I have something for that? Let me check 1 second. Dare I use another Naked Sonic?
I don't have too many.
I mean, you can.
You could also alternatively use the thing from the cursed video that we will not speak of again.
No, I think I'm good not using that, in all honesty. But if I can't find something for this, I'm just gonna have to use something silly like a bear.
What cursed video? There's too many.
You do need to narrow that down a little bit, because when you say cursed video, there's like
The one
many
that
cursed videos.
if I speak its name out loud, Kara is going to come to my house and kill me.
Probably.
Oh, him, the big him. Is that it? Is it the Le Monk? Le Monk is a good.
Yeah. The monk.
I didn't actually save that. Like I kind of just threw that out. So it might just have to be something that actually doesn't.
How much of your storage space on Roll20 is used for dumb memes?
Dude, probably most of it, if I'm on it. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go really memey then. Okay, so the 1, 2, 3, 3 of them utter a prayer, and 1. 2, the swords of revealing light fucking appear. 2.
You too are skilled in the art of stealing Yu-Gi-Oh art for D&D
Yeah,
token.
110%. So what that is that 3 of them have cast spiritual weapon, essentially.
Oh, okay.
So one of these is going on you, Kara. So I will roll spirit weapon. A 7 misses, I'm guessing.
Correct.
The next one is going on you, Tara. I'm guessing a 22 hits.
Absolutely.
That's a massive 2 force damage. And then the last one... The last one's going on Reiwa. 21, I'm guessing, hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you save concentration. So that's 7 force damage for you, Reiwa.
Don't think Spirit Weapon adds your Wisdom modifier to it.
That is very true. This is... So just take the 6, because this is just... This was pulled just from the compendium.
So Tara would just take 1
Yeah,
then.
just take
Does
the
it?
1, Tara.
So everyone...
Let's see, does it add... I know it...
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
think it does, but this was pulled like straight from... No, yes, 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Does it add it?
Yeah.
I think it adds it towards your...
That's what it says here. On a hit, the
ye-
target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, okay.
The reason why I question is because that's the one that on Davos was always glitched, and it always came out wrong.
It's telling me on here, so I'm just going to follow what it's telling me.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then the others.
7.
One of them is going to attempt to hold person on you, Zalfa.
What's the save?
Well, I'm trying to put it in the chat at the moment, but it's not letting me. Oh, that's why. There you go. So it is a save of 11.
But what do I roll?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so you...
Oh.
Yeah, you just passed, because it is an 11. So, so thankfully that saves you. The other 2, if they are within range, are going to Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
1, 2. Yeah, so I'm going to roll 2 Sacred Flames against... this is still against you, Zalfa, so let's do this. Sacred Flame. 1, 2. So that's for the first one. You
Oh,
shouldn't
so I'm
be at
gonna-
advantage, but you still
But 11.
make it because it is an
Yeah.
11 DC. It is Emil's turn. Emil is just going to do the exact same thing she did before. She's going to try to Sacred Flame, one of those ones that's coming close to you guys. So let me do a DC. I'm going to do it on that guy there. Let's cultist. Dexterity save. No, he does take the 6 damage, so that's going to be -6. As you, as she blasts out the radiant flame at the individual, gets scorched by it, you do hear the fudding even more, and I'm going to roll for it right now. In fact, 18.6. That's good.
Oh boy.
Fuck me.
Did you think this floor was just gonna be fear cultists? You're wrong.
Yeah,
Right.
it's research.
Yeah, it's research. Xana, it's you. You hear that fud getting even closer, and you don't like the rattling of bone noise that it's making.
So I'm correct in that spiritual weapons do not get opportunity attacks.
You are correct.
Okay. So I figured that they have this single cultist here in check between the 3 of them.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15.
I mean, there's currently a wall between me and him, so...
Yeah, there is currently a wall, but don't worry about that.
25, 30.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack the one to Xana's right.
That one?
Yep.
That hits, roll damage. That's 10. That hits, roll damage. That's 6. That hits, roll damage. And yeah, that does kill him, and that does get rid of one of the spiritual weapons.
Okay, and I am going to use a key point for patient defense.
Okie dokie.
Hold on, because you use your bonus action.
I thought I could just use a key point.
Pop it in the chat, and we'll see what it says.
Oh, no, you're right. It is as a bonus action.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I thought it was.
You're right.
You can spend it for Fury of Blows.
Yeah, you could.
Get a
You
you
could
get a
flurry of
attack.
blows and get another punch on the guy next to it if you wanted.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah, so punch the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. And that's another 6. Right. And now, as Anakin Skywalker famously once said, I hate sand. Something comes down and just barrels its way as quickly as it can, as fast as it can, towards you guys. So it's gonna dash. Ooh. So most of you may be familiar with what this is. I use slightly different art, but you see this horrific, giant, monstrous, long-limbed thing flying its way down from the edge of the end of the corridor. It appears to be bone in color, has strange, like, insectoid wings and lots of spikes, and it seems to be hissing frantically at you guys. It's almost as if it's a devil made of bones.
So question. So is it actually like flying, or is it just kind of doing like a fast crawl?
No, it's flying. Because
Flying,
it has a
okay.
fly speed of 40, and I have that it was running and then it flew, so it's flying at the moment.
I don't like that at all.
Have you ever faced a bone devil?
Yes,
No.
I have.
No, you haven't, Kara. Okay, well then, it's fun time. So it did use its action to dash. So I don't believe that it can do anything else. No, it cannot. So it is Now Lorelai's turn. Lorelai, you that's exactly flashbacks to die of you. You have seen this horrific creature just fly out from the end of the room, screaming and hissing towards you all. You have seen your friend punch to death another one of the cultists, but those sets of blinding light are still there. I'm just gonna use Sword of Revealing Light for every single spiritual weapon now. Fuck it.
Heck yeah, it's a good one.
It's my cleric's one for Saturday
Oh.
morning. Yeah.
Except for Nearestein.
Yeah, you got musical notes.
Yeah.
I mean, Nearestein, who's that? Isn't that the person you guys are supposed to capture? Ugh.
I think so.
Yeah,
She's
it
going
is.
down.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, yes.
There.
You're
This
gonna
guy's
move
alive, right?
Yes, those are dead.
I'll stand on their corpse. I think I'll just help action again.
Okay, yeah, you can peer through the door because the doors are actually open, so you can see that guy is there. Well,
I
that
peer
door is
through the
open.
door,
Yeah.
and like in El Dorado when they're strumming the, that's how I look at them as they strum wrong notes.
roll me another performance. I want to see just how shitty your performance is. Oh yeah, it's
shit.
real bad.
Lorelai, are you strangling a cat?
No, but it's close.
Unless there's anything else you want to do, Zalfar, that's on you. You've seen this horrific bone daddy coming towards you guys.
All right, so I am going to let me see here. What's the range on this? It's-
Yeah, that one is all you, bud.
that's all you,
Okay.
buddy. That's all you, pal.
All right, so I'm gonna move back.
We'll
about
deal with the
here.
challenge rating 1/4. You deal with that.
Bonus action. I am going to charge up a branding smite.
Okay, pop that in the chat for us.
Let me see here. Where's that at? Where's that? Branding smite. We're doing this at level 3.
So branding smite. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, it does 2d6 radiant damage. Yeah.
All right. And now I am going to shoot it with the crossbow.
Go ahead. You miss. Even with a 4, you miss.
I do. Okay, so do it again.
Roll that d4, because that d4 can
Shit.
save you.
Armor out the ass, this thing.
Oh,
Bone
shit.
Devils. Do we remember how much? No, you missed, buddy.
Damn.
So
Okay.
at
I
least
actually-
19.
I actually do not remember fighting one of these in Direview.
We fought these in Direview. There was more than
Yeah.
one in the giant set piece battle with the sorcerers. There was like 3 of these guys, wasn't there?
That may have been from the opposite end of the battlefield from where I was.
There was
Okay.
5 of them.
There was 5. Oh god, I thought there was only 3.
No, there's a lot of them.
I feel merciful giving you only 1.
All right, so I think it stays. I think it might stays open.
Yeah.
It's just the next time
Yeah,
you hit.
yeah.
so
It
it's
doesn't
still here.
say that it disappears. So as far as
All
I'm
right.
concerned, it's still there.
All right, then I guess I'm gonna move roughly about 10 feet back. I think I can still do that. Hold on.
So you've
No,
tried to
no.
shoot. You tried to shoot with this thing, and it's just as it's flying, it's ducked and weaved out of the way of your arrows. And normally you're a pretty good shot with that thing. You can hit things like nobody's business. But today that thing decided that it didn't want to get hit, so
right.
it didn't get hit.
All right, so so Spectre is going to incorporeal form, same thing, go underneath, pop up right beside this guy, and attack at advantage. Next.
Oh yes, because it's being helped. Yes, I forgot about that for a second.
All right, going for a life drain.
Yeah, that most definitely hits. And that's 8 necrotic, and I'll do the save. I mean, it doesn't super matter, but I'll do the save anyway. Where are they? Fear cultists. There we go. And that's con save. Yep, massively passes.
Okay, so takes the 8. So
Ray,
all right.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
You see the big bone demon that your friend has tried to shoot, and you've seen the arrows whiz past it.
That's a problem for future me. As I just slide past Lorelei to get within stabbing distance.
Okay. Stab, 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 stab.
Jabbity, jabbity, jab, jab, jab.
That definitely hits. So roll the damages for me. So the first one,
The regular.
yeah, that's 9. And now roll me the crit. And that's 13. Still alive.
Hmm.
It's looking kind of rough though.
Yeah. Very rough.
He's alive, but he ain't happy.
Oh no, very not happy. Is that you then, Reiwa?
Or do I finally start wasting my bonus action to try to cast magic?
That's up to you, buddy.
I'm gonna hold off on that again. I'm gonna not do the bonus.
Okay. Well then it is the cultist's turn again. These ones are gonna move up a little bit.
Look at me, bitch.
Bitch. That one's gonna go to there. This one go over to there.
Which one does he try to hit? The one who keeps stabbing him? The thing that is horrifying to look at? Or the one who's strangling a cat?
That's a good point. Well, one does he want to go? But we're not going to worry about them for now. We're going to worry about the other guys. So obviously there are 2 that have their spiritual weapons out, and they are going to bonus action to move their spiritual weapons. So this spiritual weapon is going to go to here, and this spiritual weapon is that within. Yes, that spiritual weapon is going to go over there. And
20 feet.
20 feet. Was that 20 feet? Or was that 25? Oh no, that was 25.
No, I thought
No.
it was next to the dead cultist.
Yeah, it was right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
I had measured it wrong.
Yeah,
Right.
you're fine.
Wonderful. So those 2 are going to attempt to swing. One of them is going to attempt to swing at you, Reiwa, and the other one is going to obviously attempt to swing at you, Zalfa. So we're going to do the one at Reiwa first. Does a 21 hit you, Reiwa?
I am not Vasco, so yes.
Yes. So that's 7 force damage for you. And then the next one going for you, Zalfa. Oh, that misses. Lucky, because that otherwise would have been a crit.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 of them. That's that one and that one. The one next to you, Xana, is going to reach out and try to give you good old bad touch. Let's try and see. Let me do it level 2. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
It does not. Okay, what's your AC out of curiosity?
If I have my tonfas, it's 20, which I don't. So it's 19.
19.
Well,
Okay.
wait, don't you have Tompos? We got those back.
Yeah, we got them back, but you didn't say that you would.
Yeah, I didn't say I have them out.
Okay, so he still spent the slot. And then the other guy at the top, in his last dying attempt, he is going to try to do the exact same on you, Ray. Well, he's going to try and give you the good old bad touch. And he's going to do this at a level 2. 21 hits.
Yeah.
So he's doing this at level 2. I did spend the level 2 slot for the other guy, even though he missed. And that's that much. That's 15 and 9.
Yeah.
So did you get rid of your? Oh yeah, because of your other health's gone. Okay, wonderful. So that's him. So we got the 2 that had spiritual weapons. We had that guy trying to touch you. That guy touched you. So there are 2 left, and these 2, they don't like you. Alright, so one of them's gonna summon his spiritual weapon. Where did I put it? Oh, I can just copy and paste the token. I'm an idiot. Copy. Paste. And the other guy is going to throw another Sacred Flame at you. So let's do 5 misses. Sacred Flame. Wow, that big old 1 damage. Make me a dex save, please, Zolfa. Yeah, you avoid that massive 1 damage. It is Emil's turn. Emil is going to keep doing what she was doing. She's going to try to Sacred Flame that same guy. And then, it's got to do a dex save. And it passes, so actually it doesn't take the damage. I can get rid of that end of turn now. Xana, it is your turn. I should just mark
Okay.
guys that have the spiritual weapons.
I am going to punch this one.
Go ahead. That misses, but you are blessed, so roll your bless. Yes, that now hits. That's 11. That's a good amount of damage. Punch again. That's 17. That hits. That's 8.
And again.
Roll your bless. Yeah, and now it hits, so roll damage. Yeah, and that's enough to kill, and that gets rid of that spiritual weapon right there. Done. Do you have any movement you want to do? I mean, bear in mind, there's people right next to you.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at for now.
Okay. Then it's Bone Daddy's turn.
Oh boy.
And he can fly 40, so he is happy enough to get right in front of you.
Hopefully I'm too small for him to reach offline.
We'll see. So, time for the Bone Devil to start doing what Bone Devil do. So, 1 attack. 2 attacks. So, I know the 21 hits. I know you told me the 16 doesn't. So, that's 10 slashing. And then it's going to try and hit you with its stinger. Oh. Oh no.
Bone devils have really long arms and really long tails.
Yes, they do. Roll that con save.
Please make me a con save.
Remember, you're blessed.
Yep.
You might need it if your rolls crack.
Oh, awesome.
So the target must see on demons or be poisoned for 1 minute. So as far as I can see, you still take that damage, but
Yep.
you're not poisoned.
Which is even better.
So 20 plus 31. Ooh, not looking good, guys.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, a Bone Devil crits you.
That took me down to 0.
That knocks you
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. 'Cause that's 50-something damage right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I'm just instantly down.
You are down. This is gonna be fun, you guys. Right, that's its turn. Lorelei, it's on you.
Alright. Well, there's really only one move here.
Run away.
Right, go back downstairs.
Send them a guard that's been playing both sides.
Yeah, go. I have led them up to you. So, okay, Corunes. Nice.
Hello, my bone devil master. I've brought you these sacrifices. Awaken, my master.
That was 25 movement, yeah?
Yes.
I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move back 5 feet.
Just go up, give him the touch, dash back.
Not that it'll matter, but it's worth putting.
It's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it.
Just
So you
You put a
gain.
band-aid on her, kiss the boo-boo, and then run away.
It's
Bring
just
19 back.
there's not much you could do when a Bone Devil crits you. Bone Devils
No.
are dangerous, but when they crit, they crit.
Yeah, I was not expecting just to be basically one shot. Oh, just by that alone, almost would have one-shot me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bone
a
Devils
Bone
are
Devil.
scary. Bone Devils are scary.
They really are.
But this is what happens when you guys have big stats and you roll 26s. I throw a Bone Devil at you. so Lorelei has done hers. Unless there's any bonus actions you would like to do, Lorelei.
No.
Right, Zolfa, you just saw that thing like slash at your vampire companion. Your vampire companion hit the deck like a sack of potatoes, and Lorelei luckily come up and with a touch bring her back. She is still laying on the floor though, but you can see that she is breathing.
Oh, dude. Haha. Glad that wasn't me. All right, and going to attack again with the heavy crossbow.
Yeah, now that actually hits.
Fantastic.
Right, so can you pull back those numbers for your?
Yeah. Yeah, they were okay.
It was quite heavy. 17 and 6. That's what it was.
Yeah, so 23 radiant.
Yeah.
Shit.
I have taken that damage off of it.
And also the target becomes visible.
Yeet.
Let's see here. Okay, target is visible. Target sheds light, dim light of 5 feet.
Yep.
And cannot become invisible.
Yep. Man, imagine if Bone Devils could just become invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
All
give
right.
them ideas.
And then you've done. Then 16 is the actual damage from the bow itself, so I can take
Yes.
that away. Yep.
All right. Okay. Going to go ahead and attack it again.
Go for it. No.
Yeah, not even with the D4.
No, so most of you would know, and Kara technically got it bang on anyway. This thing's AC is 19.
All right. Yeah. And then I'm going to move because this thing scares me.
Bone Devils are scary. I just want to let you know, this is like the easiest floor, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get harder.
Okay. All right, and I'm done.
Right.
So actually, hold on. It's my Spectre.
Yeah, it's your Spectre. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna go ahead and just move up a little here and give him the good old touch.
Give him a good, not an advantage this time.
Right, not an advantage.
Give him a both suck.
And that definitely
What's
hits. Roll damage. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He only had 3 health. He's dead.
Okay. Yeah. So that is him. And so he will. Actually, you know what? That's all he can do. Actually, hold him. Yeah, because I haven't told him to move otherwise.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Right then, it is now the cultist turn.
No, it's Reiwa.
Oh yeah, it is. Yes, sorry, that was weird. Oh, I must have hit the button. So Reiwa, do your thing.
I'm gonna use my action to once again tireless.
Can you do it more than once? Oh yeah, it's your
equal
wisdom
to
modifier,
my wisdom.
isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So roll a d10 and add your wisdom mod.
+5. Make it high. Make it high. Make it high.
Roll another d10. Roll another 10. Roll another 10. Go on, do it, you coward.
It's loading.
Yeah!
Hey!
See? It's because I told you to do it.
And then I'm gonna spend my bonus action trying to agitate the swarm again.
Right, roll me a wisdom save.
I got it to work once, so the
Yes.
DC should be a little lower.
Yes, it is. I remember the number in my head.
You're blessed. Oh, there you
Yes.
go. 14.
So, because you are blessed, that you now agitate the swarm. If you hadn't been blessed, you wouldn't have passed that. I'm just going to tell you that now.
It's fine.
So that might, I'm trying to help you determine the number.
Yeah. I have and since it went down again since I did it right,
Mhm.
I know roughly where
It
what
will
it
go
is.
down more now, yes.
Let's see. Little wing token for my swarm.
Yeet.
That is action and bonus action.
Yep.
I'm not going out there.
You're not going out. I don't blame you.
I will use my movement to take a few steps back.
Yeah, go ahead. Right. So now it is the cultist's turn. And
Yeah.
you're on the floor there, Xana, and the
I
cultist
am.
doesn't like you because he sees you as a traitor. So he's gonna pull out his dagger and he's gonna try and stab you. So
Uh-oh.
it's at advantage. I'm guessing an 11 still misses, right? So yeah,
Yes.
he has missed. That guy. That guy's gonna move over to Lorelei. And he's gonna try and do the bad touch on Lorelei. So inflict wounds level 1. 21 hits, correct?
Yeah.
That's 22 necrotic damage, please.
He breaks my barrier.
Yes.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet?
10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Fun times. So please refresh us. Your psychic barrier is broken. How much damage does it do?
My level, so 6.
Yep, so 6. So the guy that hit you, he gets done for the 6. That guy in the corner correctly gets done for the 6. And Xana, you also get 6 damage. She healed you. She could take it away just as easy.
I'm a healer, but
Yeah. The other guy's spiritual weapon is going to swing for a meal, seeing as Zalfa left. So, spiritual weapon. Oh, I don't think that hits her. No, it doesn't, thankfully. He does not have enough health to be tanking that kind of stuff. Do me a favor, Reiwa, roll me a stealth, because I want to see if you could be easily spotted where you are.
stealth.
No, I'm not even going to attempt to roll, because there's no way that he could see that. So he's then going to use, the last one's going to use his bonus action to move the spiritual weapon down to here, and is going to attempt to swing that spiritual weapon at Lorelei. 15 doesn't hit you, does it, Lorelei?
I think 15 does, yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh, my bad.
Oh,
My AC is 13.
Take a massive 2 force damage. Right. It is Amel's turn. Amel is... I'm going to say Amel is seeing what's going on. And Amel doesn't like that big bony demon. So Amel's actually going to spend a spell slot. Oh wait, does Amel not have any spell slots left? Oh wow, I guess she's not going to spend a spell slot then. But she is going to Sacred Flame it. So she's gonna
she spammed Guiding Bolt in the prison room, I think.
Yeah, she did. Which was what she was going to do now, to be fair. So the Bone Devil, it's still damaged, so the Bone Devil needs to make a dex save. And it does pass, so no damage for her. But she is smart enough to not want to stay there. So she's going to move over with good old Zolfa. Right, it is now your turn again, Xana.
Okay.
It takes half your movement to stand up.
Yep. I stand up
Uh-huh.
and I proceed to do the only thing I can do,
Mm-hmm.
which is punch this one.
Okay, so punch away. Bold move.
Yeah.
That hits. That's 11 damage.
And on top of that, I am going to use Drain.
Oh, okay, nice. Pop that in the chat for reminders of how it works.
Do I
don't think you
have
need
that
to hit.
added?
I don't think you need to hit for that.
It's supposed to just be automatic,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought.
just automatic.
Yeah, I just have it in there weird, so it's just 11
Yeah.
11 health back.
Wait, I don't think you get your dex on that.
I thought it was just you get back whatever damage you deal.
No. It was like half the damage, I think. Let me double check this. Let me double check.
It says it's 2d6 at 5th level.
Okay, so you just get the 2d6 back. You don't get the plus. So you rolled 2 3, so you get 6 back.
Okay.
So, but you do get.
Yeah,
that 6
I'll
back.
have to fix that then.
That's fine. That's fine. We know what it is. So that's one attack and a drain.
Yeah. So fix that.
And a drain is a feature that's free, if I remember rightly. It's not a bonus action or anything.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
free.
free.
Yep.
Thank you.
I will punch him again.
Punch again. That misses, but roll your bless. That now hits.
Yeah.
That's 7.
And as a bonus action,
I think I know what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do Step of the Wind
Yeah.
and disengage.
Yeah, since you didn't start with I'm gonna disengage, I thought, oh, this is gonna be a step of the wind disengage. I can feel this.
So
Half your movement's left.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's up the window. You actually get more movement though.
Do you? Because I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought it was just that
Allow
you
me
get
to
to.
check.
I thought it was
Okay.
just that you could spend 1 point and you bonus action disengage.
You're as a you spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action,
Ah, okay, that's why.
and your jump distance is doubled.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so-
jump distance is doubled. That's what I'm sure it must have been.
So regular movement speed, but it's just you can jump twice as far.
So weird.
And it's very weird and specific. It harkens back to mine and Helena's discussion about Monk is either the best written class or the worst, and
Yeah.
we don't know which.
Yep, it's one or the other. It's no middle ground. So that's you now then, Xana, correct?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Wonderful. It is the Bone Devil's turn. Bone Devil
Oh, boy.
is flying. It's going to use 10 of its movement to get to there. And it's going to attempt to strike out with its claws at you, Lorelei. That misses. Wow, you are really good at dodging that guy. So you really did. So it's then gonna fly past you. It's flying, but it's just above your head. So I will allow you to do a attack of opportunity against it.
Alright. Since it's a save, I'm not sure I actually can make an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, of course it's a save, isn't it? And I don't think that counts.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think you were trying to do the harp, is my guess.
Yeah.
Is that just a class feature, or is it a spell or cantrip?
It's
It's part of your armament, which is technically a weapon.
I would allow it because the way here's my reasoning. A Justicar, psychic armament is an attack.
Yeah.
So I would say that would work, but I probably wouldn't say that it would work on these guys. I would say it would only work on the thing you're trying to hit. So I'll do the intelligence save for it. Bone Devil. It fails, so it does take the 11 psychic damage.
awesome.
Wonderful. And then it is eyeing up Zalfa, but it's not close enough to get to him. But it is close enough to get Kara. So with its tail, it's going to try to strike at Kara.
That damn tail.
I think that misses. I think she's an 18, she said.
Yeah.
Double check. Yep, that misses. So it is the end of its turn. Lorelei, it is your turn. You lucked out. That thing swept at you, and just the armor that you wore was just barely enough to keep you okay. Has some nasty scratch marks from a bone devil in it. And you got that guy right next to you.
Wipe sweat off brow.
He tried to give you the bad touch before.
Where is the door on this side here?
This side here, it is. I'll move the guys out of the way. It's here. These
I
two-
have. Okay, right there. I
These
see
two
it.
rooms.
I
They're
was
dead bodies, so I'm gonna get them out of the way.
There's a very thin, like, line of sight strip that I can't see through that covers about half that wall.
Let me just try again. Can you see it now?
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Might have been a little bit of the hide thing still left over.
Yeah. All right. I gotta think on this. Oh, I need to roll a concentration, don't I, from when I got hit?
Yes, yes you do.
I think I
Yeah,
do
you're
say
fine. You're fine.
I'm pretty good on concentration.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't really even worried about it, if I'm honest. But
Do I go for something really stupid?
that's
What,
the
what
question.
is our MO? Just what is our MO in general?
Well,
In times of stress, I think, what would LaSoul do?
We don't have time for that much of an orgy.
yeah.
But Will, where would we get that much Vaseline?
At this time.
I will disengage,
Okay.
move in there, rather than risking 3 attacks of opportunity.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta do the smart move. Unless there's anything else you would like to do, then Zolfa, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna instruct Emil to see if she's able to run out into this hallway.
Where do you want her to go? Do a line for me where you want her to go.
Hold on, my screen's acting up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
sure.
ask her if she can go out over here.
Oh, tell her to run back to the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's getting dangerous over here. I'm going to aim for this corner.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bonus action again. Branding smite.
Okie dokie. Roll the Brandon Smite up. Did pretty good before.
Cast level 3.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
some
not as
shit.
good.
Yeah. All right.
Now try it again.
Now, 2 attacks. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
That one definitely hits. So roll the damage for that. So that's 7 plus 11. That's 18.
Okay. Second attack.
Yep. That one definitely hits as well. Wow, that's much better. That's more the damage I expect from you.
Okay. Then after that, I will instruct my Sonic there
Mm-hmm.
to come out and play with these cultists. So he has a flying speed of 50.
Yeah. They're quite moving. When I looked at it, they're quite a lot of movement, actually.
All right. So I'm gonna have him instruct him to go out. Let me see here. He's gonna use his incorporeal movement to get out. And let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna go right where those cultists are.
Okay, move him to where he's gotta go.
All right. He's gonna go ahead and attack this one right here
Go for it.
with the life drain ability.
That definitely hits. So roll damage. That's 12. That's good. I'll roll the con save for him as well.
Eventually, someone has to fail. Eventually.
Eventually,
Alright.
one of them will fail. They have They don't have a good con, but like.
But they're rolling pretty damn well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is my turn.
Right. Reiwa, it's your turn. You would notice that the doors are open and the Bone Devil can see you. It sees you in there.
Smart thing. CVS can run in between the bookcases
Or shut the doors.
or shut the doors.
Be like, I don't want to deal with this. Shut the doors.
Not today.
Not today, buddy.
Hmm.
You ain't got candy or beer. Get your ass out.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh boy.
We're on Raywa's turn. More damage has been dealt to the Bone Devil, but things don't look great.
I am going to use another bonus action to try and cast magic.
What are you trying to cast?
Magic weapon on my rapier.
Okie dokie. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Yep, 110%.
So now magic weapon has been procced. That's for the next hour. Swarm is for the next minute.
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
thought was a
Do
minute.
it.
Charge the Bone Devil.
Aha! No.
No.
How big is the doorway in relation to the Bone Devil?
It can squeeze rule its way through.
Hmm.
Like, imagine a horror movie. The thing, like, puts its claw along the door frame and kind of pulls itself through. brave Sarewa.
It is in his character flaws that he will save himself above anyone else.
I know. I wasn't gonna say that it wasn't in his character, buddy.
It's just that Ray was kind of a dick.
Brave Sarewa.
He runs off to the side of the room to try and avoid its eyesight. The problem with Swarmkeeper Ranger, it's a lot of setup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
It really is. He bravely ran away.
The other problem is Reiwa was not designed with close quarters combat in mind.
Yeah, it's almost like I debuffed your character. Okay, so, is there anything else you would like to do, Coward Reiwa?
You call it cowardly, I call it survivor's instincts.
That's true. That's 100% true.
Is there a difference?
Maybe.
Nope.
No. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okie dokie, then it is the cultist's turn. This cultist is gonna make their way barging
Downtown.
through the room.
Attack of opportunity.
Do you want to use your attack of opportunity?
What are my other reactions?
For Monk, it's mostly just like you catch an arrow.
Yeah, and since they're not really
They're not
shooting fucking
arrows, no.
arrows and bolts, I might as well.
Go for it. That hits.
Oh, it does. Yeah, that's right.
Roll damage.
It's 8.
Right, yeah, you did your attack of opportunity on him. He is now going. Do they have?
Very bad time.
One level 2 spell left. So he's going to attempt to inflict wounds at level 2 on Lorelei. And that does hit. That's his last level 2 spell, so. That's 8 and 8. That's not very high damage. Right. Then the next one is gonna make his way over towards you, Xana, and he is going to swing with his spiritual weapon first. 16 misses, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and then he's going to use his last. No, he's got a level 1, so he'll do a level 1. A level 1 spell slot with you for inflict wounds, and that misses. So I'm glad I only did level 1. The other guy, he's going to move over there as well, and then he is going to use his last level 2 spell slot on an inflict wounds. And that misses. So that's all of the cultists. It is now Emil's turn. Emil is going to listen to what you said. You know what? I'm going to roll a dice. On a d6. On evens, she does what you say. Odds, she tries to fight the Bone Devil. Evens, she does what you say. So she's going to use her entire movement to get back there. And move to there. That guy would have used his bonus action to have moved that 20 feet over to there. Right. Xana, it is your turn again.
You would say as I took a bite of food.
Yep. Because fuck you.
Can't believe you set up those cameras in my room.
I knew.
I will punch the one in front of me.
The one directly in front? Yep, go ahead. Yeah, because even if you rolled a 1, you would still hit, so roll damage. That's 10, that's a good punch. Roll damage.
Fucking Discord.
Yep, he is dead now. That gets rid of his spiritual weapon, which is that.
Okay.
So that's your actions.
I am going to bonus action punch this one.
Okay.
If I do stunning strike on him and it is successful, would he lose his spiritual weapon?
No, because it's not a concentration spell.
That's right. It's not.
But he will lose ability to control it though, to move it.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be able to do any actions or bonus actions.
So it would just be sitting there doing nothing for
Yeah,
the next
right.
So that definitely hits. So roll the damage, and then I'll do the. So that's 9.
Do a con save.
It's a con save, yeah?
Yeah.
DC 15.
15. Wonderful. These guys have been rolling pretty good on con save, so they should lose
Yeah.
one. Yep, they do. That's a 10, so he is. Staggered.
until the end of Xana's next turn.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah. If she has a next turn. Right, so the Bone Devil is going to try to swing its tail at you again, Xana. Sting. That does hit. That's 14 and 22.
And I'm
She's down.
Knock
down
the
again.
fuck out. Happy with what it's done. It's then gonna set its sights on Zalfa. Move over, and then it's gonna send its 2 claws against you. So
still gotta make the con save so I'm not poisoned.
yeah, that's true. Roll me a Constitution.
Let's see if I can crit this.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, you are poisoned. What's a good poison? The nuclear reactor. Poison. Right, so he is now going to swing for Zolfa. So, I've put his sheet away a second. So, claw number 1, claw number 2.
That is.
They both hit? Wonderful.
Yep.
5, 12, 17 slashing.
Okay.
Right. Lorelei, it's your turn. You know there's one in front of you, and you did hear the groans of Xantha hit the ground outside.
Again. Alright. Yep. How do my other allies look, out of curiosity?
You can see Rayra, he's looking a bit beaten, bravely hiding in that corner up there. His chickens are darting about, and his sword is glowing with an ethereal magic to it.
Alright, I'm gonna move where I'm at. Action. Strings of the Goddess.
Okie dokie, so that's, that one needs to take. Does that not also, is that a 5? Oh, that's a 5 foot, yeah.
That's
so
a 5 foot, yeah.
So it's just that one, okay, so let me do an intelligence save for that one. Intelligence got a 0. Yeah, so that's 10 psychic damage.
And then bonus action, mass healing word.
Mass healing word. So you get 7 there, person on the floor.
And then my other allies as well.
So,
Okay.
Zolfa, you get the 7 as well, yeah?
Yep. Got it.
Got it.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Lorelei? You don't want to move anymore, I'm guessing, because you don't
I'm
want
done
to
here.
Okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So, Zalfa, it is your turn.
Okay.
You've got a bone devil right in front of you, buddy.
All right.
It's looking
Alright,
a
so-
little bit over half health.
Just pull a Spider-Man, put your hand on his shoulder, and say, "Hey."
All right. So he's going to run and occur take the attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
he's going to take the attack opportunity. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that with a sting, because the sting's been great tonight. Oh, first miss on the sting.
Why couldn't I get that?
So then he's going to go ahead and do 2 attacks.
Go ahead. That hits. Roll damage. That's good damage. That
I don't
misses.
think I don't think even if I roll the
Yeah,
D4.
because if you get a max, it will be 18. It's got a 19 AC.
All right. So now we know. Okay. All right. So okay, that's my action movement. I don't think. Actually, you know what? God, I should have done this before. I'm gonna go ahead and use Hexblade's Curse on him.
Yep, not a problem. What does your Hexblade's curse look like, buddy?
Given given I'm a man of the sea, I'm rather cultured in my ways.
Oh no.
I don't like where this is
Since,
going.
since when?
I am mighty refined.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him. I know you're new here, but don't encourage him.
I hope I can crit you next turn.
It's gonna be a sponge and square pants.
Oh my god.
Sorry, what?
The fuck you say?
I'm gonna fucking crit against you next turn. I hope you know this.
I hope not only do you crit, but all the damage is max.
So wait. It's SpongeBob SquarePants?
Not the bob. It's just a sponge and square pants.
Where?
Legally distinct.
Where?
He just kind of runs up to him and like, haha.
Is this a
He is
spiritual summoning of a sponge in square undergarments just there?
riding the bone devil.
Okay. Hey, remember when I said that meme thing? I think we found the next meme thing, Kara.
God. I didn't.
You got Sonic. Finally, a universe where Sonic and SpongeBob legally distinct pants exist. The crossover we really all want.
How is it that Naked Sonic is the tamest of all of these summons so far?
Is how it go. That's how it be. That's how we do.
I set the bar pretty low when I said Raywa summons a horde of chickens
Yeah,
around him.
you really did. You really did. Very low, in fact. Right. On that note, though, it is Raywa's turn.
Well, actually, hold on. It's so my
Yes, it's your Spectre's turn.
So that's what I was asking if this guy was still
Yeah,
around.
he's still alive.
All right, so he would float to him and attack.
Okie dokie. Go for it. There's a bar? Yeah.
That bar is,
That
that bar
hits.
is the Marianas Trench at this point.
It's gonna get low.
Ooh, that's low damage.
I'll do the con save. Oh, actually failed. So it loses 3 of its max health for a thing that's gonna be killed like next 6 seconds anyway. Right. Now it is actually Reiwa's turn. How's the corner treating you, buddy?
I bravely charged in from that corner. It was kind of cold, actually. And I start stabbing at Bert, the plagiarist over here.
Go ahead. That definitely hits. And that's dead. He's dead.
Cool. That's my swarm for this turn.
But there was
And
no dummy mummies there. Yeah, that's true.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to try and create a hunter's mark on the Bone Devil.
Yeah, you can see it. So yes, roll me a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yeah. So I will put. Ooh, what can I put for a hunter's mark as well? Oh, I'll put that one. There you go.
Yeah. And I have 35 movement speed. I actually, no. I used 15, so I have 20.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm like, wow, we're gonna move out there? Huh? Really?
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
Because I do still have 1 attack left.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the one that's still stunned.
Yep. So you did that at advantage because it's stunned.
Not Hunter's Mark, but yes, magic weapon.
Yep. So that does hit. Roll damage. So it's
8.
just a 8. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, when they're damaged, do they get to roll again for their stun?
No, it's just until the end of the monk's next turn.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
It's a little busted.
Nah, it's fine. I just wanted to clarify that's all. Right. Unless there's anything else, it's the it is now the cultist turn. The cultist numbers have dropped. This one's stunned, and there's only one left, and he's going to attempt to level 1 bad touch naked Sonic.
There's a sentence I didn't ever have to have recorded and put on the internet.
That is
And he
exactly
misses.
the wrong person to bad touch.
He critically misses bad touching bad Sonic.
What
naked
kind of-
Sonic.
What kind of damage is that?
Necrotic.
He's immune to it anyway,
Well,
so
he didn't even touch him, so
yeah.
I guess he just wasn't into it enough.
he wasn't. He was.
He was so horrified by the naked ridges on Sonic's back that he just missed on purpose.
So you didn't say anything to Emil for what to do, so she's just gonna spend the turn hiding. So Xana, it is your turn now. Again, you were knocked to the fucking floor, so you need to spend half your movement to stand up. You are now poisoned, however.
That I am.
So I think that's what disadvantage on attacks.
Disadvantage on, I think it's everything, isn't it?
Attacks and ability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also not saved.
But the thing is, since he's still stunned, you get a neutral attacks on this guy.
Yeah.
So
So just a straight attack.
Yeah, because
I will.
because you would get advantage, but then it cancels out, so you can punch him normally.
nope, that's a miss.
No, that is a miss. Next one. That hits. Roll damage. That's 6. He's still alive.
I am going to use my other drain.
On this
Oh.
guy.
So that's 2d6.
Yep, roll 2d6 for me.
So
That's 7. So you get 7 health.
Out of all my drains.
Yeah. That's still good health though.
That's something, you know. When you're that desperate, you need to pull for something, you know.
So you also have a bonus action.
Yep, you still have your bonus action. That guy is still alive.
I will punch him again.
Go for it. That definitely hits. Roll damage. Yep, that's enough to kill. So he is gone, and with it, the last of the spiritual weapons are gone. But it is Le Bone Devil's turn. So if I do this correctly, It's going
Oh,
to
shit.
move over to here. And it's going to direct its claw attacks at you, Zolfa, and its tail attack at Lorelei.
Oh boy.
Claw number 1, claw number 2. Those both hit.
Mhm.
9, 7. So 16 damage for you, Zolfa.
Okay.
And then it's going to do its tail.
Oh no.
This is where I go down.
No, it misses.
Ooh.
Oh
Just.
God.
Okay, so the stinger hates only Xana.
Yes.
No, it hit Zolfa a few times as well. So it's Xana and Zolfa it hates.
Oh no, it missed me that one time.
Yeah, but it hit you once as well, didn't it?
No,
I thought
the
it
stinger
did.
hit. No, it
Oh,
missed me.
Well, that's fine. But that being said, Lorelei, it is your turn.
Oak doke. Well, guess we'll see how good his intelligence saves are.
Yes, we will do that then. I will preemptively roll the intelligence save. It fails, so it does take 7 psychic damage.
Alrighty.
Is that you?
I'm gonna move there, and then it'll be me.
Okie dokie. Zolfa, it's you. This bone devil really likes chasing you down.
Yeah, I did. I had your tie, brah. Yeah, bone on bone contact. Not good.
God, I want it to kill you.
All right, I'm going to run towards the entrance of this door.
Okay, well, it's going to get an
And-
attack of opportunity against you.
I understand.
So it's going to try for the stinger again. 'Cause
Oh,
I like
okay.
I like the stinger. Hey,
I hit-
there we go.
It's.
Right, 18 piercing, 13 poison. Make me a con save, please.
I think that might do me in. Hold
I
on.
think that might do you in.
Con save, right?
Yep. 14.
Uh,
Bless. Well, you're going to pass anyway because it's a
Yeah.
14. So don't
Yeah.
worry about rolling the bless. But do take the 18 and 13 damage.
Oh no, I am barely up.
Oh yeah, I can see your health. That's not good. You try to run away and it just gets you a nasty swipe across your
No.
stomach.
Dude. Oh. Sorry for the sponge. All right, and I am going to do 2 attacks.
Yep.
With hex plates on this bra.
Hexblade is in fact on him. 17. Roll bless.
Yeah,
You might
roll the
just
bless.
hit.
I
Unless
know.
you get a 1. Yep, you do hit now.
Okay. Damage. Ooh, that's some low damage.
Is that plus the damage for hexblade?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Ooh, nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on the.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
All right, second attack.
Not
It'd be
much.
great if you missed. Oh yeah, roll me. Roll me bless.
Need a
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed.
Miss.
Miss.
Yeah. Yeah. I've made that happen.
Stop making it happen.
Anything else you want to do over there, bleeding Zolfa?
All right. All right. So my bonus action. Hex plates on. Okay. Yeah, that is all I can do. Then Static is going to attack the guy below.
Yep. Go for it. The battle rages between Naked Sonic.
Oh,
That
no.
misses,
missed
I'm
too.
afraid.
We're
They're both trying
still-
to touch each other, but they're missing like fumbling teenagers.
Yes, we are.
Build up beforehand. I think that's the issue.
All right. That's it.
All right, Raywo, it's your turn. You see the Bone Devil has a lot of chips in its boniness, but it's still there, and you can see that it took a heavy toll on Zolfa.
Yeah. I run in and start swinging
Start
with
swinging.
magical bullshit procced rapier.
Go for it.
That's not advantage.
No, definitely not. That definitely hits though. Roll damage.
So this is with Swarm, Hunter's Mark, and Magic Weapon.
Go for it. 22 is pretty good.
And let me see. I know my swarm has weird stuff I can choose to do. And the swarm moves the creature up to 5 feet toward or away from you,
You could push it 5 feet back if you wanted, but then you couldn't attack it.
unless I charge back in again.
Can you technically make an attack of opportunity?
No,
No,
because
because it's being
It's a
forced to
fortunate-
move against its will.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
so technically no.
Technically, no. Thankfully, no.
Because otherwise I would be cheesing every fight Helena put us in.
Yeah. And a
Because
lot of
I'll
enemies
every
can choose the
turn
shit out of
be
you.
push him back 5 feet. Opportunity attack. Hunter's mark. I am gonna let it stay where it is.
Okay, well, I'm assuming you're going to swing again, though.
Yeah.
Go for it.
No swarm is once a turn, but Hunter's mark is eternal.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is eternal. That's 50. That misses.
I will have to roll a no. That's I have my blessings on there, so yeah.
Yeah, that misses.
Yes. And how much movement did I use to get up there?
I
I think it was
10?
like
Yeah,
10.
like 10.
So I have 25.
But you will get an attack of opportunity. Oh, no, you won't, because you
Nope.
already did it.
Yep. Yeah, because I take it.
Oh yeah, then
Yeah.
like
So yes.
like
Yeah.
Goldberg, basically.
Alright, it's Emil's turn. Emil was told to stay in there, so she's staying in there. Xana, it's your turn. The Bone Devil is next.
I will move up to the Bone Devil hesitantly because fucking tail.
Yeah. Now, all of your attacks will be at disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Yep.
But you're still
That
blessed.
does hit. That does hit. So, damage? 6.
And I'm gonna do a stunning strike on it.
Go
Right.
for it.
Okay, so that's a... Was it con save?
DC 15
Yeah,
con save.
Yeah.
Con save.
He'll probably pass it.
You never know. That's how I beat.
Well, okay, so I will tell you this. Now that is not a spell, but would you classify that as a magical effect? Is a question.
What? Oh.
Stunning strike.
Not really magical. No. Personally, it doesn't look like, but it does get advantage
Well,
on.
it does fail. So because is it? It's not really a magical effect. Cause like. it's not-
Stunning strike.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not magical. Key is not actually magic, as written. That's kind of an up to the DM thing, I guess. Because we've had this debate about Shadow Monk. Shadow Monk casts magic, but it uses key, not spell slots. So is it still magic?
I'm going to look at the description of key.
Sure.
I believe if it's specifically specified that it's magic in the feature, then it's considered that for the sake of that.
Yeah.
I know. Stunning strike doesn't say anything about it being magical though.
Can I see- I wanna see
This
what
is from
key
this is from Jeremy Crawford. Key is described as magical, but nothing in Stunning Strike says that it's magical.
Oh.
Stunning strike, I guess, is technically not magic.
No, sorry, I misread that. This was at him. He says neither the key feature nor the Stunning Strike feature is defined as magical
Magic.
for game purposes.
Yeah,
Okay.
then I
Right.
won't roll at advantage. So then technically it is stunned now then, because it
Okay.
rolled a 13, didn't it? And your and your DC was a 15. So it is. I will say that it is stunned.
So now you have it as normal attack.
Everyone beat the living hell out of it.
Oh yeah, I know I am.
It's probably
No, that's a crit fail.
Yeah.
Bonus.
If it's stunned, that should be an advantage.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
but
because-
she's poisoned.
But she's poisoned, so
Oh.
it's control. Yeah.
So,
So, one more?
bonus.
That's why she was at disadvantage before.
If I can crit this, we'll see. Nope.
No. It's the Bone Devil's turn, but the Bone Devil is stunned until the end of your turn, is it not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
until the end of my next turn.
Right. So Lorelei, it's you. You can see the Bone Devil seems to have. It was flying before, but it's kind of hunched down on the ground. It seems to like its bones seem to be unable to move. It's very visibly cracking in several places.
Alrighty, well then I will do that.
Okay, let me do the intelligence save for the bone devil. That fails, so that it's a 9. I hate to say this, but it is still alive.
Not for long.
It's on the magic pixel at the moment.
That's me then. That's
All right.
I can't wait for Zolfer to miss every shot so I can kill Steve.
That would be
Adva-
great if he missed
Advantage,
every
you say?
shot. Yeah, Yes, advantage because it's staggered. No, there you go. Can you do more than 1 damage? Because that's how much this thing has left. 1 damage. You most definitely kill it.
That's a little bit more than 1.
That's a
little
little bit more
bit.
than 1. Just a tad. Just enough. Just barely killed it.
Thank
Just
God.
enough.
All right, and I do get back
You get
11
some health.
HP.
Yes. At this point, I will say this is the easiest floor.
Son of a. All right. Can I find if any of these assholes if anyone has a shield on them?
You can do a search. You can investigate. So if you want to go and investigate the bodies,
Yes. I searched the bodies.
I'm just gonna say,
What happened to?
what just happened? Where did everyone's thing go?
Look.
What just happened? What just happened?
What the
Oh.
fuck's going on?
What the?
What the
wait,
fuck
why-
just happened? Why did
Was there nothing?
Why are there little bars? What happened?
We've been hijacked.
Okay, I reconnected.
I can
Okay,
hear
I'm-
you.
Okay.
That's weird.
I don't know what happened. You suddenly all got these little speech bubbles, and I clicked them away, but there's still one on Kara and still one on Tara.
Yeah, y'all guys went white boxed on me.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's white box but me and Hex.
but I can hear you.
You can only hear me.
No, I can hear all
Will?
of you.
Oh, pretending Will can only hear
Well,
me.
I can't hear Will anymore because I think he reconnected. Let me reconnect.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hello? I've reconnected. Can you hear me?
Okay, people are coming back in.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear
Helena.
you, but I can't hear them.
Okay, Roll says, Helena, you're still buffering on his end.
Okay, give it a second then.
Tara is just a black void because I assume she stepped away just as this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I can hear Roll now. I can hear Roll now.
Okay. Good.
What the fuck, Roll 20?
I don't know
I don't
what
know.
happened, but for some reason one of you got like a little pink speech bubble on
Yeah.
your token, and then
Everyone
you all got it, and then I clicked them off, but then you just had white boxes.
what did I miss? I want to grab water.
Roll 20 tried to screw us.
Yeah, Roll20 did like a really weird thing where,
It shut itself.
yeah. Can you hear me, Kara? No, we can't hear you.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh. Hold on.
What the fuck? Is this just where we end it tonight?
Oh no. Okay.
Kara's reconnecting. So
Yeah.
give it a
It's
second.
just.
might be heard now.
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you now.
Okay.
That was fucking weird, but okay.
Yeah, that was really strange.
Yeah. So right, you wanted to see if they had any shields, right?
Yes.
Right. By the way, this guy's still alive, but I'm just gonna say he died. I'm just gonna say he got killed because
I forgot about him.
So did I. Everyone did. One fear cultist versus all you guys. You were gonna fucking murder him. So roll me an investigation, please, Zolfa.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I have a disadvantage on that.
Why? Because you're still poisoned, aren't you?
No. Exhaustion.
Why do you
Why
have
do you have
exhaustion?
exhaustion?
I tried to summon my weapon too many times.
Oh
and
yes,
I got a
of
level of
course.
exhaustion.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I forgot about that. You don't see any. None of these guys had shields anyway. You look across all of them. They're just wearing the black robes. You would notice that some of them have a dagger in their hand, but that's it. They're just wearing black robes with these masks, and that's it.
Okay.
But you do notice that their cloak hides their body quite a lot, and they have a mask.
Okay.
I
Um,
slumped up against the door.
What
I
did you
guess-
say? Sorry, Kara, I couldn't hear what you said.
I said that I'm just slumped up against the door.
The door's open, so are you slumping up against Reiwa?
I thought you said there's just like, am I up against the door? It's hard to tell.
There's a door
You are
right
at the
there,
door?
but it's open.
Yeah.
That I'll just be slumped up or on the ground.
Against the corpse of the Bone Devil, I imagine.
At this point, wanting to take, I guess, gonna take a mask, gonna see if everyone. So I guess everyone can now get cloaks on
Yeah. So
and mask.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest to see if any of the outfits would suit Lorelai and Emil.
So,
Out of curiosity, how different from my regular cloak and black attire does their attire look like?
well, remember, you're wearing guard outfits.
Yeah.
Your guard outfit doesn't look drastically different from theirs. Like, you obviously have, like, leathered armor on your guard outfit, whereas these guys have no obvious armor.
Well, that works perfect for me then.
Yeah, like, all of these guys, I know their tokens look exactly the same, but these guys are different heights. The only uniform about, some of them are men, some of them are women. The only uniform thing about them is that once you take their mask off, they all are, like, humans that look like they're in the process of vampirification, and they all wear the same attire. They all look very different. Some are tall, some are short, some are large built, some are slim built, but they all look humans, like, that seem to be becoming vampires.
Okay. Stupid thing. I guess we can try and bunch up the bodies or have the Bone Devil on top of them in some way. I don't know.
We
I don't know
can
if we should-
get
I don't know.
books on the bookshelves.
Yeah, I did exactly. I was thinking that too. Maybe we can hide them in the library.
Hide them and stuff them in the bookshelves.
How wide are the bookshelves?
The bookshelves are very wide. They're about 2 people wide, but they're also very tall. They go up about 9 to 11 foot.
So,
How much space is between each bookshelf?
yeah,
So the bookshelves are right next to each other. Here, like from there to there, there's like enough for 2 people to go through. But the bookshelves are all next to each other.
Yeah, I meant like that.
Yeah, they're right next. They're as pictured. They're literally right next to each other.
Oh no, I could fit a body in that space.
My question is there enough space that if we pulled books forward on the bookshelves, is there a space behind the books? Can we stuff people behind the books?
Oh, okay, I got you.
So,
Yeah, wow.
My head wants to say no, but my heart wants to say yes. So I'm gonna follow my heart and say yeah, just for the silliness of hiding these bodies in bookshelves. I'm actually totally fine with it.
Tara, you and I were on the same wavelength. That should scare you.
Okay. Right. What I want you to do. Okay.
I blame Alex for this.
Yeah, I 100% blame Alex for this because this is a fucking Alex move right here. What I want you to do is every one of you, I want you to do a stealth check because I want you to see how well you can hide these bodies in the bookshelves.
Yeah, I'm sure this is great.
So those of you who are poisoned are at disadvantage. So that's a nat fail. That's a 7. Right. Okay. So it all goes down to Emil to see if Emil does good on this or not. Okay. Let's see. 30. Okay. So some of the bodies are really well hidden. Like this guy, really well hidden. This guy, I'm gonna say you space him out as well. That guy, really well hidden. This guy's got some fingers poking out from a book. This guy has got an arm dangling out. This guy's been packed in too tightly. And then this guy is going to be over here. And he's going to be hidden fine. But basically, some of these guys are hidden really well. And some of these guys have, like, appendages, like, hanging out. or little bits of obvious things that can see. You've stained some of the books with blood, and there are some blood splatters across the floor where some of them would be. So you've done like okay, but
Yeah.
you feel like if someone looks around for maybe more than 5 minutes, they'll find them.
That's
Now for the
I-
impossible task of hiding the Bone Devil.
Yeah, what are you gonna do
I
about the
was
bone devil on
also
this one?
gonna ask, since you said they had daggers on, could I take 2 daggers off of one of the corpses, or
Well, you would take 1 dagger off of 2 corpses because they all have 1 dagger each.
that's fine. I just wanted a couple of things I could throw.
Okay, well, by all means, take 2 daggers. Right, so, those of you... I'm going to ask this question just so... I got that you wanted to do it as a plan, but I want to know 100%. So, Lorelei and Emil... So, Emil will dress up, but Lorelei, do you want to dress up as one of the fear cultists?
Is this heresy?
That's a question! Is this heresy? So, you are making yourself look like a worshipper of death and dark gods. But, you know that you're gonna stick out if you're not wearing it. But is it easier to maybe lie about the fact that you have 1 prisoner? Or...
I look at Lorelei and I'm like, just because you dress a certain way does not mean that you believe in it. As long as you believe in what you believe in, it doesn't matter how you dress.
So, Emil looks like she's going to put on the mask, and she notices you're hesitant and waits.
Oh boy. How strict is the church on this sort of behavior?
There's no real rule against wearing the clothing of there's no set rule that says thou shalt not wear the clothing of dead necromancers, but you feel like it's extremely heretical to be just prancing around pretending to be one of these. You know for a fact that you're teaching, because of your shrine elf and everything, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. But you know for a fact, you know for a fact that all of Lux's tales talk about her being a frontline fighter against the forces of darkness. There's no stories of like espionage or doing whatever it needs to be done to kill the enemy. It's always charging at them bravely. So you feel maybe it might be a bit at odds with what Lux would do in this situation.
Do they have manacles on them?
They do not have manacles on them.
Does anybody have bondage gear?
No one has bondage gear.
Not currently.
Not on me, but if we can somehow find the way to my room.
There's no rule against wearing dead necromancer's clothing. There shouldn't have to be a rule against that.
I'm the one that decided to play the cultists, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Dead necromancer gear? Hell no. Bondage gear?
Hell yeah.
is that if I'm acting as a prisoner, I'm still not giving over to look at or to look like a cultist that isn't a follower of Lux, but I'm still technically undercover.
You would at this moment, while you're having this self-doubt, just in the back of your head, you'd get a ringing of the voice of the king that spoke to you before, and you just have that memory of him talking shit about your religion, and maybe that it's not the right way to go, and maybe you're a cultist yourself. And in this moment, you get this feeling of you're looking. This is what I imagine. You got the clothing right out in front of you, and you're looking at the mask, and you have this feeling in that moment of, what actually is the difference between this guy and you? It's a little moment of doubt that kind of wriggles its way into your brain.
Yeah. even with said thoughts, Lorelei, I'm just going off the roll I rolled, is still having a hard time bringing herself to do something that she would have seen as not being okay before.
So obviously, all of you guys can see that she's kind of hesitant against this. We've had input from Xana, but does anyone else have any input? I mean, obviously, Emil kind of at the moment can't really speak, but she is.
I just want to bust
putting it
out the
down.
Spider-Man meme. If you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it.
Laywa does not particularly care. If she wants to get herself killed over her beliefs, that is entirely on her. It's not his argument to fight.
What about you, Zolfa? Do you have any input on this?
Yeah, dude. Clothes are clothes. No clothes. Oh well.
You know, now that you've mentioned that, no clothes is an option.
Just nude. Just fuck it. My AC is terrible anyway. Nude.
It could pass as a prisoner nude.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that you can't. It's up to you. I leave it completely up to you.
Oh god. Why am I playing the religious character? Why did I do this to myself?
I don't know, but it's a really good moment because I thought you were all just gonna don it, but now actually, now that you mentioned it, I have thought to myself, actually, no, this is a real moment for should she dress up as one of the evil cultists or one of the other evil cultists.
Tara, you decided to play a religious person for the same reason Helena told me the summary of this campaign's plot, and I decided I'm going to play a shit-stirring thief.
Yeah. That only cares really about himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
The artful dodger, but he's only dodging responsibility.
And child protective payments.
That just
I just tell her, I know it's a difficult choice. If you really are that concerned, you don't have to do it. We can continue with the claim that you're being taken to Lady Voltenstein.
And I would say if that's an option, then I'll thank you for providing that option. I know it may seem irrational to you, but I can't bring myself to wear this.
Okay. That was really good. I liked that. I really liked that. That was a good character moment. Do you have inspiration, Lorelei? Do you have inspiration?
Not at the moment.
Gain inspiration because you stayed true to your character and their beliefs.
Okie dokie.
Right. So that does bring the question of what do you want to do with the body of the Bone Devil?
I force Emil into it.
You're dressed as the Bone Devil?
Let her drive it around as a construct.
Yeah. Stuff Lorelei and Emil into the Bone Devil and try and pretend you're a Bone Devil.
We might want to check some of these other rooms the cultists came out of to see if there's anywhere we can stash it.
well, hey, we did. We could put it in the library and put a book in its hands like it was reading.
If only we can find some glasses to.
Weekend
put on
at
its head.
Bernie's, the Bone Devil upstairs.
Dude, I'm pretty sure one of these guys must have glasses because they couldn't hit for shit.
What you could do is you could put both its arms around Emil and Lorelei, make it look like it's holding on to you.
We come up to the next floor. It's like, this guy's totally wasted.
No, it's just like he's holding on. They're such dangerous prisoners. We're having to have a Bone Devil hold on to them as we go upstairs.
Can we shove it under the rug?
I'll let you shove it under the rug, but you need like a crit 20 for this not to be the most obvious thing in the world.
So I will assist in trying to drag it
Under the rug?
under the rug.
I am still offering that we check some of these other rooms and see if there's a better place to hide it.
I will pull myself up off of the ground and follow Rayla.
We can find a better place, but let's get it out of direct sight at least.
Only because it's gonna be hard to move. It's a big boy, and then none of us are really strength-based characters.
If only you had Cyrus. Cyrus
Yeah.
could punch this thing into bone dust.
Really missing that Templar.
Yeah, really missing that Templar during these big combat areas. You know, you guys. Right, so you two want to go down in there. I will reveal that area. It is more books.
Fucking nerds.
This is a research area.
Fucking nerds indeed.
What are they books of?
Would you like to look?
Sure.
Okay, where would you like to look? Because I've got some different stuff in some
Well,
different areas.
I don't have any torches, so I would not like to look.
So you're gonna look down there. So roll me and invest. Are your nerd-hating friends gonna help you look, or are you just gonna look on your own? Or
I will assist, and with the blade, I can translate.
wonderful. Okay, so Lorelei, roll me an investigation at advantage because good old hell. Okay, that's really good. So you look around. You spend a bit of time looking through them. There are a lot of books here on vampire history, and you notice that these are like books dating back for centuries and centuries and centuries. There are books here that predate your belief of when time started. So imagine a Christian finding a book on Darwinism, because your history tells you that, especially your religious history, tells you that time started at a specific point, and then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. Some of these
Dinosaurs
books.
were real?
Dinosaurs are real? What? No,
What?
the fossils were put there to test us. So yeah, you find some books that kind of tell you a different, like, glance of when history began. You do also find a book on vampire legend that teaches people about vampiric prophecies. Do you wish to read the book about vampiric prophecies?
Sure.
The book about vampiric prophecies is, oddly enough, and this really makes you think bad religious thoughts, is written in Celestial. Do you read? Can you read Celestial?
I think so. Let me check.
God, I would hope so.
Yes,
I
you can.
can.
So, you notice that this book, a vampire book, obviously penned by a vampire, detailing vampiric prophecy and legends, is written in Celestial, and that is a bit strange to you, first and foremost. Second of all, it tells you many different stories. It talks about how the vampires originally were formed under a god named Catelyn, and the apparently from the blood sorrow were they born to suffer, and that these creatures were her children, but she treated them very badly. And some of them believe that this was an act of love, because the only love a sorrow goddess could give is suffering. Others believe that this was her treating them worse than every kind of creature, and was not the way they should have been treated. But what it does state, further towards the back, is that there is a legend that near the coming of the end times, the black sun will rise. It will allow vampires to walk out into the daylight freely without being hurt, and during that time, someone will surpass Catelyn, will kill Catelyn, and become the first vampire god.
Oh, you edgy Drincelic goddess.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously this is concerning.
Very concerning.
Also potentially information about an enemy that my church doesn't have. I'm gonna pocket that book.
Okay, so just add vampiric book of legend or vampiric mythos book. Just something to know that you have the book about vampire myth.
Mythos Vampirica.
There you go. That sound Liberium Vampirica. There you go. Something fancy. But yeah, so you now know that according to this book, there is some kind of that the vampires were created by a goddess by the name of Catelyn, goddess of suffering, and they were treated badly by her. Some of them see that as favorable treatment. Some of them see it as not favorable treatment. And there is a belief that one day the black sun will rise. A vampire will rise up to kill Catelyn herself and become the first vampire god.
Edge.
Eh.
Big edgy.
Big edgy. But, I don't know where you're going to hide a Bone Devil in here, guys.
Alright, fuck it. Weekend at Bernie's.
Make it dance.
I accidentally deleted myself from this plane of existence.
Yep, you sure did.
That happens. I regularly erase myself from reality.
Same.
So hear me out on this.
Okay.
Floors have already been shifted.
Yes.
What are the odds that they would question some bookshelves being moved around to perhaps, wall off a little section?
That's
We
up to
could
you.
drag the Bone Devil in here and then put bookshelves around it.
Like wall it off, and essentially.
Yeah, like wall it off. Like we could throw it, like in the middle of the room and just have a nice little box of
Books around it, yeah.
around it that would look nice and make a nice little centerpiece while also hiding a corpse.
Would you guys want to do that? Is that a plan that you're down with?
I would help you out, yes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, what would that be? So,
Athletics.
What do we roll to wreck this place like a rock star's hotel room?
Right. So what I want you to do is this is gonna be done in a few different stages. So I want everybody to roll me either strength, like straight strength, or athletics, because this is you dragging it in.
Athletics is.
And dragging the bookcases to around it. So
That
that's,
would suck.
oh,
Oh yeah, that'd be a disadvantage, wouldn't it?
yep,
For the first time in my life, I didn't suck.
So 7.
7. Let me do one for.
Was,
Emil.
okay, so technically 11.
It'd be both the same for Emil.
Wait, what happened
Oh!
to Will?
Oh no, I think he dropped. So the fucking blind cleric massively critted.
It was just meant to be.
It was meant to be. So, but what this is this isn't whether or not you do it or not. This is a defamation of how much time it takes you to do it. So, because of the crit, you did have some bad numbers, but the crit, the 17, the 16, kind of even it out. Takes you about an hour, 2 hours to set this up. Now, what I would like you to do is I would also like you to all roll a stealth. This is going to be how well the Bone Devil is hidden. So that's a 17 from Zalfa. Another fucking crit from Emil.
That's 14 for me.
So yeah, you do actually, all in all, yeah, with Lorelei being a 15, all in all you do a pretty good job. You close the bookshelves enough, like so that you can't quite see on the inside. If someone wants to see the spot in the inside, they're either gonna have to climb up, or they're gonna have to actually physically move the bookshelves to see what's in it. But just for now, I'm gonna draw really badly the shape that you've done. So there we go. So that's the kind of the movement. It's been removed to be like that, and the Bone Devil is like right in the middle, and it's not immediately visible. they're going to have to actually climb the bookshelves or pull the bookshelves apart to see that it's there.
All right.
I can't hear Will.
Eh.
There we go. Right, now I can hear you. Right.
Yeah, Roll20 freaked out on me and kicked me out for a second.
Right. So, because you're actively doing stuff during that, I'm not counting that as a short rest. Because you're being quite physical. You're not just sitting around. You're actually dragging stuff around. You're taking the time to try and make something hidden. Are you going to try to go straight back up? Try to go continue straight on, or what is the, so you've done your little hide the body game. What's next for you?
I guess want to go through where the bone devil came from.
Yep. So I've made that visible. You should be able to see over here now.
I shamble along.
I walk forward with confidence, knowing I got the least amount of shit kicked out of me in that fight.
Yeah, because you hid in the fucking corner.
Cowardice pays off, boys. You know what a coward isn't? Dead. Right, are we continuing up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am a merciful god, I will count going up the stairs, because it's going to be about half an hour to an hour going up the stairs, as a short rest, because you're not doing anything major. So those of you who are poisoned, get rid of your poison. Looking at you there, Zara.
Yay.
If you want to spend hit dice to get stuff back, spend those hit dice.
Do I lose temp health on a short rest?
That's a good question. What does it say?
I think you keep it on.
I don't know. I'll have to consult the player's handbook on that.
No. Just tell me what it says.
Oh, tireless
Yeah.
doesn't say anything. It says you get temp health.
Then, as far as I'm concerned, you don't lose it until it's gone.
The only thing it says about short rest is whenever you finish a short rest, you lose 1 exhaustion.
Yeah, I don't think it goes.
This says, unless a feature that grants you temporary hit points has a duration, they last until they're depleted or you finish a long rest.
That's what I thought.
So I still have them then.
Right. You go
I
up.
have used my last hit die.
You go up the stairs. Did that only copy one of you? Because that should have been all of you.
Yeah.
That's so
Hey.
weird.
It's like, oh shit, I'm alone.
Hold
I
on.
think I need my Reiwa token reconnected to my sheet.
I'll copy and paste you guys back again.
Yeah.
Let's see if it does it. Let's see if it does all you this time. There you go.
Oh yeah, I will definitely need Reiwa reconnected to his sheet.
Yeah, same here.
You. What? Wait. I understand why Reiwa, but I don't know why.
Well, because it's not registering my health. It's
It
just
said,
that.
Reiwa, it says that you're connected to your sheet.
But I just had to edit the health.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, let me check yours.
It's
Zalfa.
not updating my sheet when
Yeah?
I do mines, whatever.
Zalfa, yours is connected to your sheet as well, apparently.
Only because the health is different on the sheet. That's why.
It says to me that you're all connected. So
All right, I'm gonna delete the token and redo it then.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same because mine's not updating properly.
Well, tell you
either.
what, I need to use the restroom. So while you guys do that, I'm gonna go and use the restroom. Jesus!
Yeah, I summoned a new Reiwa token and it has nothing.
I am Mungo Zipper. Oh damn it!
Okay, I'm gonna be right back, you guys.
All right.
Alright, while she's gone, let's talk shit about her on the recording.
Of course.
We're bad at that.
That Bone Devil didn't stand a chance, yo. It was like smack diddly back.
I'm gonna stab you and take all your stuff.
So like,
No,
no chance they check the bookshelves, right?
none whatsoever.
If they're getting ready for combat, I don't know if they'll be checking bookshelves. They will question, where did all of our students go? Where is our bone devil that's supposed to be our muscle?
How big is this place? Because they may not even question that.
I thought the hex said that Bolton Sound's on the 10th floor, so it's at least 11 stories tall.
Yeah, so they really question one bone devil and like 11 students going missing.
What if that was their inaugural class, though? What if what we just killed were the gifted kids?
That'd be hilarious.
We killed the honor roll.
Right. I am back. Are we all back and ready and set with our tokens and shit?
I dropped a new Reiwa token. It's not connected to anything.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know what happened to my sheet. I think something probably got wires crossed when we made the new art.
No, I don't think it was that. I'm just gonna check something.
First, you roll 20.
So that's 60. Right, okay, so Zolfers is set. Because it's got the correct health. Well, it's got one off, but that's fine. Let me get rid of this. Rayway, you are connected to your token, your sheet.
Okay. I still have nothing. No bars.
You're going to have to put it in manually, buddy.
Well, then it's not going to update when I edit the token.
Well, on the sheet, yeah. Because from my end, it says represents character. Tell you what, let me take it off Reiwa and I'll put it back on Reiwa. Okay. So we're gonna say represents that character. Right. Then represents Reiwa. Save. There we go. I've reset it to you. Let me try setting your stuff again. Hold on. So HP. Then that will be your AC. And then what do you want? What order do you want it in? Tell me what. So red, do you want health?
Yeah.
And then what do you want blue?
Temp health, because I use that a lot.
Let me find that. Hit die. HP temp. And then what do you want green? AC or?
AC.
Okay. There you go. It should be all correct now.
Technical difficulties.
Is it all correct now?
Yeah. Let me test it and see if it auto.
Do a test. Yep. Because it just went down.
Oh boy.
Let me check if that was the same for Reiwa. That might be what it... not Reiwa, for Zalfa.
Zelfer.
Let me see, 'cause it might be... Right, so there you go. Is your... Zalfa, is blue your temp hit points or something?
Blue, I believe, is the armor class.
Is your armor class really that low?
Well, remember we had no armor and no shield.
Oh, yes, of course. There you go. It should all be connected properly now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so you've come up here. What do you want to do?
Dude. So we all look alike, right?
Everyone but Lorelei.
Lorelei and Emil. Emil, upon seeing that Lorelei wasn't going to wear it, hasn't worn it either.
We have prisoners.
And a naked hedgehog.
And a naked edge. Right, okay, I'll reveal that area. So, I might as well just reveal that whole corridor. There you go. I've revealed that entire corridor for you.
That is a long hallway.
It is a
It
long
is.
hallway. There are 2 doors. There is a door here and a door here.
Do y'all want me to head out first again?
Before we continue, I did have something I wanted to ask,
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
specifically to Xana. How familiar are the people here with the structure of the Church of Lorelei?
So she is asking you, how familiar are vampires with the structure of the Lux priesthood? If you want to roll me a history check, I will be able to give you what information you would need to answer that question, Kara.
Okay.
Um,
Plus 4, so
Yeah,
16.
16. So you would know. So I'm gonna message you something, and it's gonna be up to you whether you tell her this. Is it come up as Kara? Yeah, Kara.
Secrets.
Yeah. There you go, Kara. You should see a little message with some
Okay.
information that you would permanently know, and it's completely up to you. Bearing in mind that your character wants out of this castle, maybe wants out of. It's up to you. I know that you said they want out of the castle. It's up to you whether or not they want out of like anything to do with their race, or if they just want out of this little faction of it, and whether or not you want to divulge all the information I gave or not.
My goal is to stop existing.
Oh well, okay. Then side with the Nightmare King and all of the Void beings, because that's what they want.
Uh, we do know quite a lot about the priesthood. I know if it's ever found out that I say this, if it ever gets back to me, I'm probably gonna be hunted for till the end of time. But we actually have someone that is currently infiltrating the priesthood at a substantially high rank. I don't know who it is, or do I know who it is?
No, you do not know. Just to be completely honest, what I said to Kara was the following: the vampires know a lot about the Lux priesthood. They do at the moment have a spy infiltrating them at a reasonably high rank. You do not know who it is. The only person who knows who it is are the lords and ladies that control each of the castles in the vampiric domains.
Okay.
So you would have no idea who it is or exactly what level they're at, but you would know they are at a high level because the lords and ladies love bragging about it.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard them talking about it several times. Have no clue who it is. Have no clue what information they truly know. I just know it's, like I said, it's very high rank. So if you can get a message to them, I would wait until we're free. All of us are free, preferably me free.
That actually wasn't what I was asking about, or at least not what I was looking to know, but I do appreciate your honesty.
But yeah, the vampires know a lot about the priesthood.
So then, the reason I was asking, and I do appreciate the honesty, again, is because if we're going to be passing me off as a prisoner, obviously I have no bindings of any sort on me.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody asks about that, and the reason that I needed to know how familiar they were with the structure is because you can tell them that a member of the choir with no voice is as useless as a warrior with no weapon. That's hopefully enough to dissuade them. As far as they know, I can't speak. So we'll keep to that.
Yeah, that is true. They know a lot. When I say the Takara that they know a lot, they know a lot about you guys. So they would know your infrastructure and the branches of your priesthood is what I would say to that. So those of you that you were, to try to, I didn't want to feed it to you straight away because I wanted you guys to come to it to your own conclusion and to maybe ask the vampire about it. But yeah, they know the branches and they would know that a choir member without a voice is kind of useless.
Yeah. So, if suspicion is raised, and to hopefully avoid having to come to blows again, use that as an excuse for me and for her as well. And I'd point to Emil.
I mean, hopefully that can work because I'm tired of fighting people. I just want to get out of here.
But now the seeds of doubt even grow. The cracks on the Luxian priesthood continue. With a vampire among their ranks, a godlike being telling you that they're just as bad and have just as many secrets as other cults. Is the belief starting to shake?
Oh, would look at that.
Tunga with my Tunga!
This is evil. Who would have guessed?
The church is evil? What? I mean, all they did was want you to track down a little girl and take her to their church. I don't know, you guys. Church might be evil. Also, hi, Alex.
I think the church is always the good guys.
Always.
I mean, if it's like Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'll take the church right now. Please.
Yeah, there you go.
It is top tier.
Rhea might actually be like
Well, clearly,
terrible, dirty cuddling with Rhea, but you give all the head pats to Barney Bear.
see, clearly the church is always the hero because on the church route, that's the only way you can romance Rhea.
Exactly. There you go.
So clearly, it's forget him.
It's like, as I'm playing through this, and I'm almost done. I'm apparently on the last chapter of Silver Snow. I'm going to be doing the Blue Lions route next, and I'm just concerned that I'm just going to like Edelgard less and less.
I did all those routes. I still like Edelgard.
I think Edelgard's a fine character. It's just more like, I think another issue is that the amount of people that like defend her, and I'm just like, you are stupid.
I don't defend her. I just like her. I like Trash. I admit that.
I think she's a great character. In fact, she does the whole Nazi Lucina better than any other written character.
I will say this right now: the reason you like Edelgard is because she's the kind of girl that would step on you if you asked her to.
But I'm the Dom.
Yeah, but here's the thing: in Edelgard's route, it's revealed that she wants you to step on her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See, there you go. There's the truth right there.
Edelgard has mega sub energy, and I need the Rhea Donimati.
Yeah, Rhea's got
I'm
Tom.
glad we're recording this.
I am too.
I'll make sure I'll sit here and wave the Silver Snow flag right next to Claude and the
As-
Von Regan booty.
As if they've watched this point and don't know that we're degenerate fucks.
Yeah. If you've watched to this point, you know.
I will say that 100% Claude is best boy, and no one can tell me different.
Probably get back to what we were doing.
Right. So yes, you've come to this room, and you know there's a very long. No one's actually stepped out yet. But when someone steps out, they will realize that there's a very long way. We've had another bombshell of, man, that church is kind of fucked.
And I'll have you know, I am not a degenerate.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No.
I've seen your Facebook posts.
I can't prove that.
I could
It was
actually.
supposed to be private, only for access for people that she is friends with on Facebook. And we both know the car has no friends.
I don't.
Book automatically makes you a degenerate.
I don't have friends. I have subjects.
Just like Rhea.
So you would see upon entering this hallway, it's completely empty. Very long hallway. Like I said, there's a door to the left and there's a door to the right.
Oh, I know this floor, judging by this hallway.
No, you don't. I would say that with your knowledge, you have never been on this floor before.
Yeah, that's reserved specifically for Cyrus.
This is Cyrus's fuck floor. I don't know. I was gonna wait and reveal that, but you know.
Just gonna open up one of the rooms and we're just gonna see him just.
That's where the sperm bank is. Why would you do that?
You just see Cyrus getting pegged.
Oh no!
Someone says, "Shut the door! You're letting the stank out."
You're letting the stank out. I was doing my best to make sure that this room always smelled like sex and ass.
Helena, you're better than stealing a gag from Family
Shut up!
Guy.
Shut up! They didn't know. They wouldn't have known. They wouldn't have known. And I am not better than that, and you know it.
You're not better than them. We were just hoping you were better than that.
To be fair, I just want to appreciate that when I stole a joke from Family Guy, Will was like, "I'm surprised you didn't do it sooner."
That's
Also,
because
that was payback because Helena said the "you're better than
Oh
that."
no! I legitimately panicked when that happened.
Don't worry.
Right. So yes, you. There's a way down, 2 doors, right at the end.
Oh, Tara, we're gonna have a really shitty day tomorrow weather-wise.
Not really.
Yeah. There's gonna be freezing rain starting at 2 a.m. today, and then it's gonna start at noon. And then it's gonna be full blizzard by Thursday night.
Damn.
Right.
The weather hour with Alex.
Yep.
yeah.
To be fair, that's all the information I was getting all day today because people walked in and were like, "Alex, we like you. Do you die in snow?" And I was like, "It depends."
Would you like to?
Do you want me to? Because that could be right.
I'll do it for free.
Because I work in retail, I am legally obligated to die if you ask me to.
Yep.
As long as you spend $20 at the store.
Yep. No, I actually set the death limit at 100. You got to buy at least 100 wine and spirit, $100 worth of wine and spirits product, which is really just like 3 bottles of Crown. So you know, like,
3 bottles.
what?
It's like 2 bottles.
No, it's not. Regular, the 1 liter Crown is like $30. You want 3 bottles to get to a nice around 90, and then tax will spike that bitch up to 100 and like 105, I think.
So there's double doors at the end of the hallway.
Yeah. Which one do you want to go on? The left or the right?
Eeny, miny, mo.
Are you attempting to be stealthy, by the way?
Yes.
Can you roll me some stealth rolls?
At disadvantage, no problem.
Yes.
No, the poison is gone.
I have exhaustion.
No, but your
Oh, yeah.
exhaustion should.
No.
Shouldn't it go?
It's at a long rest.
That's
for
a long
exhaustion.
rest. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm the only one who gets exhaustion away at short rest because of variant ranger bullshit.
Oh, the Destin 17 though.
That sounds like a whole lot of bullshit.
So Lorelei and then Emil. So Emil's. Will she continue to get crits? No. The girl got like 2 crits in a row. Right.
I'd like
So,
to imagine that when Lorelei stealths, and whenever she fails the stealth, her little footsteps when she walks on her tiptoes just makes little chime noises.
so as you get to about there, you hear this door up here start to open. You hear the creak of it.
I gotta go get clothes on.
That's a good idea.
No, it's not.
Just wonderful for all our viewing pleasure to know Alex is just naked right now.
I mean, that's my one goal is that I usually get home and then strip naked and just stand around for a little bit.
So if
Same, Alex. Same.
you're continuing to move as the door was opening up, this figure comes out.
I need to get clothes on.
Hi, how are you?
Head.
Hello, anime protagonist.
Right, give me a look.
This figure comes out from the doorway. What are you gonna do?
Oh, they're cute.
What are you gonna do?
Do they look important?
I don't know. Does that person look important to you?
I mean, they're a different token than every other character we come
They just 2 midgets in a tree coat. 3 midgets would be too conspicuous.
I ask once again, what floor are we on? Given the warning and the magical effects on the stairway.
The individual crosses their arms and looks over to you and says, "A floor that you should not be on. That is the floor that you are on. I do have to question, why are you here? Or more accurately, how did you get up here?"
Because we took the stairs and we ended up here.
God, I knew one of us was going to say that.
That's ahead of delivery.
Oh, wrong one. Hold on, I just realized I was doing check for the absolutely wrong character. That's great. So, roll me a persuasion, because you're technically not lying.
How'd you get here? The stairs. Okay, well, that's...
Where is this character's?
22.
Oh,
Oh wait, I'm not blessed anymore. That's right.
No, you're not. He should be under vampires. There he is. He didn't have his sheet open, so let me do his thing. So you did a 22 persuasion.
No, it's 20 because I'm not blessed.
Oh yes, 20. But I just want that. Damn it! Let me roll. Damn it. Okay. He looks over. He looks over towards the specter and he goes, "Why is there a specter with you?"
He's in training.
That's not how specters work. In fact, you know what? Roll me a persuasion. Because
As a joke.
you trained this specter wrong as a joke.
His name is Wimp Low. I'm sorry, we trained him wrong on purpose as a joke.
You said persuasion, right?
Yeah, persuasion. But it's an ability check, so it doesn't matter. He looks over towards you and he goes, "You do not train a specter. That is not how they work. I am guessing that you are not a guard."
Haha. Well, I am a guard, but in training.
Roll me another persuasion. He gives you a strange look, and then he looks over towards Xana, and he goes, "Xana, why are those people not in chains?" You do not recognize this man, but he knows your name.
We've been trying to get down to the dungeon, but the stairs keep taking us to different floors. That's why I keep asking where we're at.
So you just told me that you were coming upstairs, and yet you are well aware that the dungeon is downstairs, yet you are traveling up. You believe that I should buy this story, correct?
I figure if we're going downstairs, it'll take us to a different floor. Going upstairs take us to a different floor.
You realize if anyone else would ask you this question, they would have attacked you by now already. Your rules is terrible.
When dealing with magical stairs, you never know which way is going to lead to
Okay,
which way.
stop the charade. I am helping our mutual friend as well. But dear God, you are terrible at this. You are working with Eleanor, correct?
Technically, yes.
Xana, you are working with Eleanor, correct?
Yes.
You are all fucking terrible liars, I will tell you that much.
No, I haven't lied. I haven't lied
Sometimes.
once today.
Right, okay. First things first, you there. I can clearly see your horns. No tiefling works here. You do realize that, right?
I do now.
Good. Right. Before you idiots get yourself killed, please come into my office. He gestures towards the door.
I've seen a porn like this before.
I've seen loads of porns like all of this, so.
We step into the room and the music changes.
Boom.
If I had a gold coin for every time someone said that to me,
Down here is just is Cyrus getting pegged.
There it is.
We're entering a porno, and I'm currently the only elf. Shit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna end badly for you. Do you know what ear
Cyrus
fucking
getting
is?
pegged just on live feed.
He like hurriedly changed the channel. Sorry, you weren't supposed to see that.
No, he turns the volume up. You were supposed to see this. No, the power move is saying you weren't supposed to see that, but then turning the volume up. You see he comes towards a statue. If any of you look towards the statue, you would say that it seems to be a elegantly dressed woman that seems to be crying tears of blood. He does a short kind of religious gesture towards it, and then gestures to you to follow him down to his desk.
Do I recognize the statue?
Roll me a history check. History or religion, one of the two.
History is better for me, so I'll go that.
Yeah, you recognize this as Catelyn, the kind of patron deity to the vampires. She's like I said, the exact same information that Lorelei got from the book. She created your species and has treated them very badly ever since. But she is a goddess of suffering, so it's up to you to decide whether or not your character would believe a goddess of suffering treating you badly is her showing love or her showing hate. But you would recognize it as the suffering goddess Catelyn.
Okay. As I'm making my way towards the desk, I would ask how were you able to keep this statue when the other ones were destroyed?
Well, the former lord of this castle and I had an agreement that while we openly as a species do not revere the sainted mother anymore, I am allowed to, for as long as I keep my religious practices to myself and do not overall cause problems with the plans. The new lady of the castle has not yet come towards me or spoken to me about the existence of the statue, so it is a problem that I will deal with when she comes to me about it.
Well, let's just hope that when she comes, it'll be not for some time, because I have a feeling that it will not be a pleasant talk when she does arrive.
It is fine. I will deal with it if I am still here by that time. If my arrangements with Lady Eleanor are to be completed, it is my hope that I will no longer be in this castle when that time comes. I am also sure that the great lady of this castle has much deeper and darker and worrisome things on her mind right now other than just my little religious beliefs. Are your friends going to stay at the door, or are they going to come in?
One of them most likely will be hesitant to come down. She is not overly fond of all of this. But the other one,
Yeah, I'm pretending to be a good guard.
I would prefer he stay up there.
trust me, the less the other one talks, the better off we all are.
Right. Well, I'm going to hesitate a guess based on the first question that you asked me, that you are aware that the castle is currently under war protocols.
Correct.
Yes. Now, this is going to be a bit of a problem for you. If you are going to advance up, you will find that the floors will actively move. This is a defense mechanism to try to prevent any invading forces from getting to the top floor. You may even find that floors that you have already visited, you may come upon them again. The the entire building is still actively in motion. Unless you can find the sorcerers responsible for keeping this in motion, it is going to continue to do so and continue to cause you trouble.
That's going to be a difficult task when I don't recognize the majority of the floors that we arrive on.
Yes, that is going to be the problem. Right. Where is it that you are trying to go? I was told to help facilitate your escape, but I did not imagine that you would be jolting up and down too much.
Uh, do you... I look at Raywa and I look back and I'm like, do you know about the one being kept by themselves in the prison through the teleportation circle?
I know scant information about the one below. All I know is that the wizards of a much higher ranking than myself are in charge of keeping them contained. Why?
They seem to believe that they can also aid in our evacuation, so we were attempting to get to the armory.
I see you're trying to attempt to get the one below's equipment, is that it?
We were trying to get their equipment, and we were trying to get to the one that has the magic circle up that is preventing them from leaving where they are at.
Well, I can help you get to the armory, but to get you to the Magister's level, you can see he's quite disgusted when he says that. To get to the Magister's level, that I cannot help with, but I can probably manage to keep the armory in place. But I can only do so for so long, so you would need to get up there, do what you need to do, and get down as quickly as possible.
We can only try our best to get up there and down as quickly as possible, assuming we don't run into any distractions.
Oh, you will. Like I told you, the castle is on war alert. We expect some kind of enemy attempt at an invasion. I do not know the full details. All I know is that someone or some group of individuals, possibly those working with the von Karsteins, are trying to attack us. Floors are on war footing. We will be arming up every soldier that we have. It is said that even the ladies' Crimson Guard are preparing for some kind of battle. We are emptying out our creaturaries. Going up or down the castle is going to be a slog.
Yes, unfortunately, we already came across a bone devil and had to deal with that.
Yes, they will be patrolling certain levels to try and lower down the enemy invading force numbers. You will find that they will exist, and worse creatures. I will say that if you are trying to get to the armory, I will be able to keep it above me. It is there now, but will only be there for perhaps an hour at most I can buy you. But I will warn you before you go ahead that the guardian for the door, for the stairs, is no mere bone devil. And I
Do you know
cannot
what is
aid you.
guarding you?
I cannot aid you in fighting it. My cover, unlike yours, is still very secure. The moment the word gets out across the castle that the dungeon has been invaded, you most certainly will be looked for, Zana.
Do you know what's guarding the door to the armory?
He places his hands together in the kind of anime pose, and he goes, Mr. Rera, I collect.
Yes.
Are you familiar with what your people referred to as a death tyrant?
Will is Rewa.
Roll me history. Let's see if you're familiar with what death tyrant is. Yeah, you've heard of death tyrants. You know that they're beholders that have died and been resurrected by a lich and are incredibly powerful beings.
Oof.
You know that they're a lot harder to kill than a bone devil.
Yeah, maybe we should just leave the lamb here.
It is up to you, but if you try to attempt to move any further, you will face the wrath of the Death Tyrant. If you manage to make it back down to my level, I can perhaps prepare some stuff to keep you a little bit safer in here. Perhaps make some spells, give you a place to rest for a long time, but I cannot allow you to stay here indefinitely, and I would need time to prepare the spell for such a thing.
Do you by chance have anything that could aid us right now? Anything like any kind of health potions or anything like that could help?
Zana, I am not a fighter, I am not a knight, I am a wizard. I practice the wizardly arts. I do not go and fight wars. I will look around to see if there's anything I can find. In the meantime, you are welcome to rest and here a moment, but like I said, there is not much that I can do. Please, confide with your companions, see if there is anything that they can work out. I will see what I can find.
I look over at Rayoa and I suggest that we go up and we talk to the others.
Why are the others not in here yet?
Because they don't like us.
I think it's that Lorelei kind of isn't like kosher with this. Emil isn't kosher with this because Lorelei isn't kosher with this. And yeah, I don't know why Zalfa's up there.
Yeah,
with naked Sonic.
Yeah, I basically was giving Lorelei the out that she didn't want to have to deal with this if she didn't have to.
So
all the death and pain and all that shit.
So you have now been informed that the castle is on war footing, and that the floors will be changing because they have been warned of an invasion. They're not quite sure who it is that's invading, but the individual that you spoke to, is of the belief that it is the von Karstein forces, but they do not know. They haven't given you really any information about the person that they referred to as the one below, but they've offered to hold the armory in place. But they can only hold the armory in place for so long. About an hour is what they've said. They have also said that if you come across this floor again, They're going to use their provisions and magic to set up a resting place for you, so that you may be able to have some kind of rest that is long, but they need time to prepare that. They have also provided you the information that the guardian to the stairs to the armory is a death tyrant. Reiwa has, with his history roll, known that a death tyrant is a beholder that has died and has been resurrected by a lich, and is substantially stronger than a bone devil.
And he has openly suggested we abandon these people that are still here and just leave. Lest we die painful deaths.
I don't know, you could take a death tyrant.
I mean, we can't abandon your other companion, because without him, I can't get out. We can't abandon the one down below, because without them, we can't get the collars off you, so you can't get out.
Shit's fucked, y'all.
So, just abandoning people and running away isn't an option. No matter how badly you want to do it.
Oh shit, get told.
Get told as I'm looking up at you and just
Oh
fucking...
yeah, because you're super short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you, for some reason, built a dig at Caitlyn into your character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna leave it there, because if you decide to move forward, there is no we do not have enough time to do a death tyrant fight.
Yeah, also because I'm getting real low.
Yes, I'm getting real low. So I'm gonna leave it there. I wanted to leave it at the reveal that you guys know that the guardian to the next floor is a death tyrant, and what that exactly means, and how much you might have a struggle to get to the next floor. But I do like that Kara has very blatantly put it out that you have little to no choice. She's been told that she needs to get all of you guys out, and Cyrus is one of you guys, and he's at the very top. And you know that your collars are a problem, and the only way to get the collars off is to defeat your owner, and the lamb has offered to help do that for you, but you need to do your part of the agreement, which is to release them. And you can't release them without their armor and their sword, which is up in the armory, which is being guarded by the Death Tyrant. The individual that you've met, the wizard, the vampire wizard, has stated that they're a wizard, not a warrior, so they don't know if they have anything, but they're going to look around. So we're gonna leave it there with the gang having had their shit kicked in by a bone devil, but then now also being informed that, hey, there's a death tyrant guarding that. Interestingly enough, if you'd have rolled really well on your stealth, you could have got to the door and seen the death tyrant. So it was one of those times where actually really you wanted to do pretty bad on your stealth. And yeah, he did some checks to see if he could hear you guys, and he got a crit, and he heard one of you, so he went outside, and yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna cut it there, and you guys can think about having to fight a death tyrant.